I think I'm live. Hello, kids and kidlets. Let's see what's going on here. Am I live and in living color? In living color. And I always, every time I say live, I'm like in living color. I'm here, you guys. I'm going to do my course setting everything up. This is JLJ this morning, live. So I want little notes of things to talk about. I came in Easter. So you guys saw that, of course. Hi, Matthew Litchfield. You're the first one today. Okay, you're on. Your buddy is in pain today. I'm sitting here actually in pain. I'll tell you guys in a second what's wrong with me. What is wrong with me? Well, there's a lot of things wrong with me, but I'm gonna tell you what's wrong with me today. Everybody hit the like button as you come in. I'm setting up everything so that I can talk to you guys, tell you what's going on. I got a present for my mother for Mother's Day through one of the Lotties. I'm very proud to support my Lotties and their ventures. I think she'll like it. I found a perfect card yesterday for my mother for Mother's Day. It's a month from now, but I got it ready. I got it ready just in case. I have my Mott's applesauce, mango peach today. We're gonna have some of that. It is a cloudy day in Los Angeles, supposed to be warm later. My computer's going slow, so I can't see nothing. I don't know what's going on. My computer's doing whatever the fuck it wants. It's like I'm doing whatever I want. So as soon as it lets me come on, I can say hi to you guys, see who's here. Well, let folks know I'm alive. Good. Doobie doobie doo. Doobie doobie doo. It's just like I'm gonna do whatever I want. It's going slow AF. I've pressed the button 5 times. I can't get on. So let's see what happens. There we go. Why is it going slow this morning? I don't know. Why is my life slow today? It's going slow. I can't see nothing. Sorry. Once I'm able to see what's going on, I'm able to say hi to you guys. It's just like, for some reason, it's just like, I'm going to go really slow. I have high-speed internet. It's going really slow today. I don't know why. I'm giving it a second. It's gone. I guess I'll just do it. I'm just saving my applesauce so it's ready to let me in. As I hope I all watch me eat my applesauce, aren't you? It's just like, there we go. It's just like, I'm gonna go. There's that part. I don't know why it's going slow today. I have 6 likes and people watching. I don't know who's watching. I can't see that part yet. It's still thinking. Like, why are you thinking? Just let me in. Let me in. The applesauce is good. I got another one. All right, there we go. Shit. It was not letting me in. Fuck. Sarah, I have something I'm sending you in the mail. I have something sending you in the mail. You're getting it soon. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Jeannie Roberts. Hello. And hi, DJ Glow. Hi, you guys. Hi, everybody. I am here. But yes, Sarah, I'm sending something to you. One of your prizes. I'm sending all the prizes out. So I'm sending your prizes to you. I just actually boxed it up and I'm going to send it to you. So you should be getting it. Technology is dumb. I'm like, whatever. It's doing technology. I know Max. I'm loving all Max's shirts. Max's shirts are hilarious. I love them all. I do. Yes, and all my Zoom events are down below underneath the description. This Saturday is the do's and don'ts on camera while live. You should take that one, folks, if you do live stuff. It's a lot of fun. I'm going to tell you some fun stuff, give you some tips. It's a lot of fun. So, and James, I know, yeah, I know exactly. It's like, it's so dumb. So dumb. Sign up for my events. Oh, my Patreon. I'm up to 34 people. I'm so happy. Almost at 40. Let's see, 6 more. So I put this in the chat. So everybody decides they want to join. Any level, join any level. I give you lots of content, like lots of content. It's not even a joke. Lots of content. Very, very exciting. So yeah, so that just for nurses as well. I'm dressed up. Am I dressed up? I just do this whole thing on. I know, Matt, exactly. Well, I'll do another one, Matt. I already repeat these classes, so I'm gonna do another one because I know because you should. I mean, hello. It's like you should. So actually, am I repeating the class? I'm repeating it. I think in May. All right, I'm sure. Oh no, I saw the other one. Never mind. I'll probably repeat it in June. Good morning, Tony. So everybody, so your buddy here is in pain right now. For the last 3 days, my eye was swollen, but now it's back to normal, close to back to normal. We believe it was a clogged tear duct. It didn't hurt. It just I couldn't blink and it was swollen. It was crazy. I get eyelashes in my eyes all the time. I get hair in my eyes all the time. But I think I was watching Young and the Restless, and it was the Ashley Jack scene that made me cry. It got to me. And I think I was laying down and I got stuck in there. And I got really swollen underneath my eye. It was crazy. So, but now it's gone. So that worked out. I put cold compress and all this stuff to wash it out. But it was like, don't play with the eyes. And now though, I can't walk at the moment without the use of a cane right now. My left hip is gone out. Don't know what I did. I was running errands for my mom yesterday, and somehow it went out. So I'm old as fuck, I guess. I had to cancel. Yes, Sherry, I'll do it right now. Sherry, you got it. Sherry. That's okay. Got it, Sherry. Wrote down. Got it. Yes, I can't really walk on it. So I'm trying to relax it. I know I'm 54. I'll be 54 next month. Literally in a month from now, I'll be 54 years old. So I know. Been 50 for a while now. It's just that's it. So, but I've been running 10,000 degree, 10,000. I know. I was like, she's starting to feel better, and now I'm falling apart. I know. I'm going to sneeze. Exactly. I've had all that happen. So I'm assuming I stepped down wrong, and that's what happened. But I had to cancel the client this morning because I can't do it. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Sherry. Have fun at work. And then I have an award show tonight. I'm up for an award with all these famous people. I don't know if I'll be able to make it. I'm gonna rest all day today, and because when I'm sitting down like this, I'm fine. When I'm laying down, I'm fine. So I took some drugs. I'm drinking some coffee. I'm gonna put heat on it. I'm just like, I hope I can make it tonight because I'm like, I can't. If I can't walk on it, I'm like, last year I couldn't make it, and I won an award. This year, maybe that's maybe it's a good luck. Maybe I shouldn't go and we'll win. So I'm hurting for certain, folks. I couldn't. My mother this morning. I couldn't make her breakfast this morning. But I did a little bit, kind of. But I couldn't. I said, I can't. I don't. I mean, I never had to use a cane before, Sherry. I'm like, so it's like I know dope looking canes. Just my brother has some canes laying around, and I grabbed one. But I've never had to use a cane before in my life. Crutches, and I broke my leg, but I never used a cane. But I told my mother I couldn't stand up that long to make like a big elaborate breakfast for her. She wanted to grill it. So I made a little something in the microwave for her. But I'm like, James Lott Jr. is hurting for certain. And my face to say, hurting for certain. But I hope to have to use a cane for the rest of my life. Right? So I mean, but it's just like for today. Where is my cane? I don't even know where it is. So yesterday was my eye. And today it's my leg. Isn't that crazy? My eye is normal today. It's all normal today. I was like, just so you show you guys, it's all normal today. So happy because I was like, ooh, this is not good. So, but yeah, no, I'm not used to having to have an aid to help walking. But sitting here, I'm okay. I don't know, I pinched a nerve. I don't know what I did. But it's just the left side. So I'm here until whatever. So I'm gonna relax later. Maybe do some writing. Anyway, that wouldn't that be hilarious, Sherry? If I did I go, everybody, you're gonna carry me into the award show. I'm tall and big. I'm too afraid to drop me. I need some real muscle men. And Flubba. I don't know. Well, maybe Flo would do it. Who knows? I don't really do it. I black love. That's so funny. Yeah, no, that's not happening. That's gorgeous. Oh, I mean, that's one of the stuff. Oh, you mean those kind of escorts? That's right. Yes, I'm sure. Yes, some strong black men. I'll take it. This applesauce is good. I'm hungry this morning. Okay, that's done. But yes, yeah, it's the same thing, right? Madeline Kahn, all that stuff. Yes, I knew you guys were turning into something fun. Yes, but yes, we're surviving at the moment in here. But I was glad the eye thing went away. I was really nervous about that, so I'm glad that. So it wasn't pink eye or conjunctivitis or anything. So I was very happy about that. But your eye, you gotta be careful. I was like, it was all puffy underneath. Like yikes. But we worked it out. We worked it out. So, but I'm like, these glasses are dirty. I clean them off. So how's everybody doing today? What's going on, everybody? What are you all up to today? What's going on? What's going on in your lives? My life's boring. It's the same goddamn shit every day. I have nothing exciting to tell you guys. Nothing exciting. I'll drink my coffee out of my James mug. On the plants I took pictures from in front of yesterday were wisteria. Went to the park, very good. We unfortunately went home. So, yeah, I know from home. Yes, Glo, I understand that. Got me some lab some concerns, but I see. So I'm so happy about that. Very good. Are you gonna do a sleep study? Are you gonna do one of those overnight where you go into a room, they watch you overnight? My sister did it, my mother's done them. My stepfather did one. Boys go to school, go to the park. I know, so Sarah, so I know you homeschool your boys. So do you follow a certain curriculum? Do you have a place you go and get the curriculum and then give it to them? I'm very curious about homeschool stuff. Very curious. Home test. Oh, okay, so the monster home test. Okay. Yeah, my people had to go to they did Kaiser. They had to go to Kaiser, go to a room, and they slept overnight. And they did their stuff. Yeah. All my mugs, I know. I just got a shelving unit for my mugs. I gotta organize them all. I've been going through and getting rid of some, keeping some, like just going through like which ones do I want? I have seasonal ones, I put those away. So yes. This stuff, I was literally organizing my house when my stepfather got sick and then died. My mother got sick and almost died. Like I was doing it now, and it all went to a screeching halt. So I was like, so I'm trying to play catch up. That shit, technically wouldn't really work for them. Oh, okay. Okay. Stuff and mismatch. Okay. Well, you go, girl. My buddies, I could actually. I know. My type of stuff mismatching. Oh, interesting. Okay. All right. Very good, girl. Anybody who homeschools their kids, I'm like, more power to you. That's amazing. I mean, you're right, man. That's. I mean, that's something else. Half these schools aren't good anyway. Anywhere. So I was like, there you go. Public schools, these public schools, these systems are just horrible. It's like math from one side. Oh, okay. Okay. Very cool. Very, very cool. So you plan on homeschooling him to what, high school, and then have to go to high school, or what is there a plan of when it's just gonna go all the way through? Sorry, I'm just really curious. I've never. I mean, I know some friends who homeschooled their girls up to high school, and then the kids they're all at colleges now. They're all doing good at college, all the girls. So I'm just curious how long you're going to do it, and also how do you handle the social aspects? I mean, your kids seem well adjusted for the most part, but how do you handle social, like friends and stuff? I always wonder about that because I know school is not just to learn; it's also a social thing too. I was like, that I should do a show on that. I've never I'm fascinated by homeschooling because I anybody decides they're gonna do it themselves, that's a whole responsibility. Was it like for you? I mean, that's it just it's I'll answer all the questions. Yeah. Like they talk about. No, it's just funny. It's just I'm fascinated by it. It's a whole other mindset when you're like, I'm gonna control what my kids learn. I'm going to do it my way. I was very curious what that means and what that is. Um, and a dedication behind being basically the teacher and the mother, or father if it's a father in case you're a teacher and a father. You're both of those at the same time. How does that work? And the scheduling and all that stuff. I mean, it's just a lot of stuff. But I know a lot of people who loved it. They were homeschooled. They did it, and I should do a show on that. I've never done a show on that over socializing. Well, honestly, look at the station they get in school. Well, honestly, look at some we ain't doing nothing. They get in school socialization. We ain't doing that. So it's interesting. Interesting. Interessante. Look at how are loquats. Well, my loquats fruit usually 2 or 3 times a year, so not just one season. They fruit because California, yeah, our weather is just so amazing. I need to go out there probably today. Well, I can't move. Maybe tomorrow or Friday or Saturday. Oh, I went. Wait, we should, Sarah. No, seriously. That's actually I'm writing it down right now, Sarah. Homeschooling. You can tell your story. Schooling, Sarah Talman. I will contact you. I just want a little note. We'll talk about it. I know I want to. I want to talk about it. What am I looking for? Oh yeah. We will definitely talk about it. Very interessante. You know, I always say that as my Spanish coming through. Can't help it. But yes, but the loquat back, and I'm going from homeschooling to loquats. The loquats, they come several times a year. I've been meaning to get out there. They're not all in yet. Some areas ripen more than others. I like loquats. I freeze them. I give them, my niece and nephew come over. They pick they like loquats. They pick them. It's so. I mean, I had one tree that became two. That was not planned. The original tree we had is over 50 years old. There are loquats all in my neighborhood. There's a ton of loquat trees here in Inglewood and South Los Angeles. So I like them. I make loquat jam. I do all this stuff to them. So I'm just waiting I need to go out there and harvest the ones that are ready. There might be a day or two before I do that. I'm not feeling well. Do it. I need one of those cherry pickers. So the ones on the top. They're so good. The loquats are so good. Our friends like, you're the loquat king. Because every year I post loquat stuff. I'll make loquats international fruits. I don't know. They're good. But loquat jam, I want to make this loquat chicken. So one of these days. It's something too I want to make. I know, it's crazy. Loquat chicken. So yes, I'm working on that too. But plants I were on was always Wisteria. And if that name sounds familiar, Wisteria Lane was the main place in Desperate Housewives. If you want to. And this weekend, this Sunday, Wine Our Mini Spotlight and GH Mini Spotlight are back. We'll be talking about there's so much to talk about. There's so much to talk about. I'm actually liking Jharrisonlott right now. This whole Ice Princess storyline, I kind of like it. So I'm on that right now. So, but we got to get there. That's this weekend. And I said, yeah, my class on Saturday. We do that. Friday, I'm actually supposed to do an organizing job I'm very excited about. So let's see if we can do that. And I'm being a guest on another show. My friends, the Fun Chasers here who are here on YouTube, follow them. I'm going to tell them about places in LA to go to. Places to LA. I got to pick 3 places in LA. So I'm going to do that. So that should be fun. I'll be on their channel. I love lending myself to others if I can. And I love to about Los Angeles. I was trying. I have like 20 places. I'm trying to narrow it down to where I'm thinking is the best. I have some ideas, so I'm like, it's just I have some ideas. And I'm today, as my coffee's digesting. This coffee is good today. Oh, what's going on? Well, I had some coffee I didn't like. It's rare when I get coffee and I don't like it. I'm like, ugh. Beauty for Ashes. There's Beauty for Ashes. Yes. Hello. Hello, Paul Freed. 80s outside. You're in the pool. Hey, Paul's in the pool, kids. Well, it's supposed to get in the high 60s here, so I'll take that. They said it might clear out and be sunny today. It got sunny around 5 o'clock in the evening yesterday. That was weird. But it was in the high 60s, so it wasn't cold. So it's not cold here. It's cold right now, but it's going to warm up. Right now it's 58 degrees and cloudy. But they're claiming it's supposed to be 66 today, which I'll take high 60s. High 60s are good. My sister's in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I had a good old time looking at bison and shit. She had a good old time. She'll be heading back soon. I was supposed to be with them. Well, I'm here to take care of my mother. And they drove through Texas and Oklahoma. They stayed in Albuquerque, New Mexico. They had a good time. I got to my friend, it was good. Hello, Maria Gonzalez. Maria, my mother now is craving tacos. How funny is that, Maria, right? Yesterday, she ordered, because I wasn't there, and she was by herself. She ordered Taco Bell and got tacos. But I was like, girl, you gotta have real tacos, girl. But she's getting her appetite back, finally. But I thought of you, Maria. I was like, oh my God, if I had been home with her, I'm over here at my house now. But I was like, girl, you don't understand. These tacos are the bomb. GH fan, hi GH fan. Buzz Chuck, you're jogging, not me, not today. The hip is out. The hip is out. I'm like, I'm an old man. The hip is gone. I can't do this. I'm waiting. My dog this morning wanted to frolic, and I was like, girl, you need to slow down. Like, brother Jamie can't be running around like that. I'm like, ooh, yikes. So, but yeah, but yes. But I started laughing. I go, okay, Benita, she wanted some tacos. I was like, girl, I know some good tacos are. But I totally thought of you. It's so funny. Well, I'm thinking tomorrow, Maria, possibly. That's what I'm thinking. Are you around tomorrow? That might be it. That might be the best bet. It's tomorrow. So I'll be at her house tomorrow. My bag. I know. Brown, hi, Brown A21. British ad. I know. It's like the Mysterious was so beautiful. It's purple. It's so beautiful. I just had to take a picture. And it's right here in the middle of the city. I'm over here in Westchester by the airport. It was all by the airport. Yes, I'm working. Then one day next week, because I'm working on Friday, supposedly. I'll be back with her next week. So maybe next Monday. Shit, I don't know. Or Tuesday. We'll talk. Yes, but yeah, but I'm just like, but she was craving tacos. I was like, girl, if I had known that. Well, so her appetite last night, she got hungry a little bit too. I had some Shakey's pizza. So she had some Mojos, a piece of chicken. So her appetite is, she's doing 2 meals a day right now. But she's starting to get 3. I like invasive, Matt. I love invasive. I like things that are invasive in my life. I'll give it a try. Well, yesterday was Taco Tuesday. I think, no, I want tacos too. Now I want tacos. I'm like, I haven't had any Mexican food in a while. Actually, you know what? I want enchiladas. I want something like that. I haven't had Mexican food in so long. You know, this is American Mexican food. But I haven't had, maybe I'll have Mexican food today. Maybe I'll do a poll. That's what we'll do. We'll do a poll. Is Shelly out getting food for you? Let's see. We're gonna do a poll. We did 3 polls the other day. We're gonna do a poll today. What should James have for lunch? What should JLJ have? Well, you know, this is like the classic poll. So I'm thinking Mexican food. Mexican food. Or do I want soup? A big bowl of soup. Or do I want soup sandwich? Soup, no, it's not a soup sandwich. Soup sandwich. Or do I want the third thing I would want today? Chinese. Okay, I'm asking my community. Time to vote. Does James have Mexican food, soup sandwich, or Chinese? Vote now. Be there or be square. DJ Glow, I had lasagna the other night. Thought of you. It was good. Oh, Buzz Chuck. Oh my God, are you really gonna do that, Marie? Gonna really do this? Are you gonna ask for it? I want you to get in trouble. But if you do, well, if you did a half day today, you can come to my house here and give them to me, and I'll get them over to her. I'm at my house right now. But if you did tomorrow, I'll be at her house. So one of the t'other with you. I want you to get in trouble, of course. I know it's taco talk. I know. Suddenly I'm hungry. I didn't have bread. I just had coffee and this. So far, Mexican food's in the lead. I know. Just rice and beans sound good to you right now. I just do. Oh, Miss Chestnut's in a meeting. Yeah. I like trouble. But I felt, Maria, you do like. That's why you do like trouble. Any defunct stores you shop at, like Montgomery. Hey, GH fan, here's something funny. Montgomery Ward's was the first credit card I ever got in high school. I had a job. I applied for a credit card, and they were doing credit cards for 16 to 18-year-olds. So that was my first. So I remember Montgomery Ward's. You had 40K on your platform. What's your platform, BuzzChuck? What's your platform? If you tell me 4, I'm sorry, I forgot. Grapes are good, DJ Glow. I love grapes. What are they? Seedless? Are they purple, red, green? What kind of grapes? Are they cotton candy grapes? Are they regular grapes? So far, Mexican food is the leader, with Chinese in second. Well, it's almost a landslide. Yeah, so Bus, remind me again what your platform is. I don't know what your platform is. That's good. Congratulations. Whatever that platform. I can't remember. Excuse me, I'm belching. If you tell me what you're on, maybe I'll go. Am I following it? Am I not following it? Am I following it? Am I not following it? Fantastic footage. You picked. See this red grapes. Well, I like red grapes. Thank you, but PG, but 18 plus. Well, what I mean, so fantastic footage. What is that on? What is that on YouTube? Or if you want to message me, if you don't want to say it on here or whatever, let me know. I want to know what's going on. I want to know what's going on. PG, but 13, 18, but I want to know what's going on. Tony Braxton tickets. Okay, back Tony Braxton. Well, they're defunct stores. Speaking of stores, okay, so there's so many. I mean, we had Newberry's, we had Zodi's, we had Kmart's, We had, which is basically gone nowadays. We had Fedco. We had Gemco. Those are gone. Well, my thing is, if you want to tell me privately, tell me privately. I'm curious. Now you got me curious. You tell me privately. Well, I don't know Foley's. I remember Capwell's, which was the Broadway in America. In LA, and Broadway is gone too. It was Broadway, Capwell's, they're gone. May Company, Woolworths. I used to love Woolworths hot chocolates. We used to go downstairs to the food part and get the hot chocolate. That was what we get for lunch. It was so, we loved it. Robinson's, May Company. I'm trying to think what else. I'm blanking out some other. I know I'm blanking out some others. That are gone. I remember Woolworths. I remember telling them we had them in San Francisco and in LA. We had them everywhere. We had them everywhere. We did. And the roasted peanuts were there too. Virgin Megastore. Tower Records. Yeah, I said Zodi's, girl. I did say Zodi's. Maria Gonzalez. I said Zodi's. Hi, Daisy Flower. I remember Zodi's. It was Zodi's, Newberry's, Pick and Save, which became Big Lots. Or Pick and Save. I'm thinking of some other ones. There's a whole bunch. Well, I remember Woolworths was a British company, so that makes sense actually in Australia. Service merchandise. Also, remember The Good Guys or Circuit City. I had my first washer and dryer as an adult at Circuit City. I was so proud of myself. I arrived. That was my 20s. I arrived. They were all pre-Best Buy. They were all the ones that pre-Best Buy. I'm sad that Kmart's gone. I used to like Kmart. I mean, they're gone. It's crazy. Hess. What other stores in in Pennsylvania are gone? Borders. Oh, I love you. You said Borders and Tower Records were like Western Auto. Okay, very good. Radio Shack. When I was a preteen, going to Radio Shack to get transistor radio stuff to do back in the day. I mean, Red Onion. Oh my God. Oh, I love Red Onion. Well, there was a Red Onion in the hood that was the hot spot, on Wednesday nights. Used to go there. Sam Goody. I used to work at Camelot Music, or FYE. I worked there. I worked at Music Plus. I used to work there. I remember that. Yeah, two guys. Yes, I remember taking Two Guys. Yes. Yeah, I know. I remember that. I remember I was told Woolworths was a British company. I had a feeling, Andrew. That's what I was told. I was like, it's a British company. So I was like, okay. Sam Goody. Oh, well, hello, Hollywood Video, Blockbuster Video, any video store. I worked at 5 video stores back in the day. They're gone. I know your Toys R Us, right? And Babies R Us. All that. I know I'm missing some others. The Wiz. Might beats The Wiz. Sharper Image. V. Carter. We used to go. There was this beautiful in San Francisco. It was a circular store. It was circular with all these windows. I remember Sharper Image had all these things you wanted. You wanted it. You wanted everything they had in there. You wanted everything in there. There was the bomb. The store was the bomb. I heard about Sharper Image in a long. Thanks, V, for that one. I heard about Sharper Image in a long time. KB Toys, yes. KB Toys. Oh my God. Yes. That took me back to, I know. Well, for me, it was Benetton, Jay Riggins, Chess King, Merry-Go-Round. Before it became Limited Men or whatever, it was Express Men. A B. Dalton bookstore. Oh my God, Sarah, that's hilarious. I forgot about B. Dalton. What the fuck? You guys are literally taking me back. B. Dalton Bookstore. Oh my God, in heaven. Payless. They could find my shoes. Too good. You know Chess King, Matt. You know you were buying those rayon shirts like I was. Here's what's at Club Monaco. It was Chess King, Club Monaco. Orange Julius, a few of them still left. In Sacramento, when we had the huge earthquake, Bus Chuck. I got an Orange Julius story and I got a Payless story. So I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna get these out. So do the orange. So the orange. Hi Ethel. So the Orange Julius story first is San Francisco's Logan Walden Books is number 2. Had the Loma Prieta earthquake in '89. I was 20 years old, and I was at the mall. The mall. It was an outdoor mall, and I got an Orange Julius. I used to love Orange Julius. And then when I came outside, the ground started to move. And then later, I was like, middle of it, there was an earthquake. But the ground started to move, and it was so strong, it knocked me and people off our feet, and my Orange Julius just spilled everywhere. It was crazy. It was crazy. Crazy. So that's my Orange Julius story. Payless, I went to St. Thomas, the island in the Caribbean, and we're going through the city, and there was a Payless. So I'll go in there. I went in there, and it was the only Payless that I've ever been to where most of the store was size 12 shoe and up. Because I wear a size 14. My brother was size 15. We got big feet. It's all true. Whatever you're thinking. Anyway, so I walk in, I go, oh my goodness. And the girl goes, yeah, the men have big feet here in the same time. So I'm like, alrighty. And I was like, oh my goodness. And I totally bought all these shoes. But the problem was I had such big feet, I was trying to pack them all in my suitcase. So that's my Payless story. Baker's Shoes is really also go there too. There was Baker's Shoes, and there was also another shoe place. Standard Shoes, there's another one. Marshall Fields, yes. I love St. Thomas. They had one right there. It said, Matt, the big feet, it's all true. What else besides big shoes? I will say, I am black. I will say that. Okay, so 20 votes. So actually, it's Mexican food, 50%, and then the other two are tied at 25. I want to see if there's a tie breaker. I'm just kind of curious, number 2, what breaks the tie? That's very interesting. Very interesting. But yes, I'm Marshall Fields. Yes, I'm sure. I feel like there's a couple more I'm thinking of. I can't remember right now. They're just not. We've named a lot. Yeah, the big beat. The other man. Yes, I just said that it's all true. It all works. Yes. That's so funny. I love it. I love it. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Somebody seems to be a tiebreaker in there. Well, I guess it's 21 votes. Okay, it's still a tie. That's so funny. Mexican food's the leader. The other two are a tie. I'll leave it up for a little bit, and we'll see if someone breaks the tie for that one. That's pretty funny. But yes, so it's all these different places are so funny. Piercing Pagoda. Of course, Mike Brown comes in when I'm talking about big feet and being black. Of course, he walks in. Yeah, we had Neiman Marcus. We also had Magnum. Check my DM. Y'all check my DM. Y'all chair what? Now, which DM I checking? There's like 10,000 DMs. Okay, I look right here. Okay. Oh, it totally works. It totally works, Maria. You know, it totally works. Totally works. And we have a little gift for you. I have you a little gift I have a nice little package gift for you for coming to do this. That'll be great. So if you're listening, I'm gonna give you a little gift also at the same time. RSU so good. I don't know that one. I don't remember that. I don't know. But yes, I'm sure there's millions of other ones I'm forgetting. Oh, folks, our Letting Go podcast, check them out. Check him out. on all social media platforms. Also, he has a Patreon too. I'm following you, but your Patreons are letting go too, right? Please let me know. Make sure it's correct. Yes. Yes, we'll work out the details in a DM. But yes, I have a little bag of goodies for you too, for your time. Okay. Well, so far Mexican food wins, but the super set no one's broke the tie. But I'm gonna stop the poll because there's less people in here. That's interesting. Okay, interesting. But yes, follow him on Patreon too. I don't know how many Patreons you have. I have 34 Patreons. I'm very happy about that. Thank you so much, everybody. And please, I want to get to 40. I'm gonna do a big thing for 40. So I'm trying to get to. I just need 6 more, and I give you content every day. Just about. KB's Toys and Hobbies. Oh my God, Rita Sheen. I totally forgot about that. I don't know Candor, and I don't know Bradley's, but I know KB. I do. Piercing Pagoda was another place we had, and Sears. Basically, most places Sears is gone in most places. There's no. I mean, there's a Sears in Mexico I saw, but there's no Sears anywhere not my neighborhood. They're gone. I used to love Sears. Sears and JCPenney just went poof. Yes, Yates to the Patreons. I give you guys so much content. It's like any level, you get tons of content. Any level, you get tons of content. Yes, yes. So his Patreons are letting go. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. This for him. I support everybody. Yes, he follows me. I follow him. Yeah, share. I mean, the Patreon is for whatever you want it to be. I think this is correct. I think this is correct. If it's not correct, let me. If it's not correct, let me know. If that's not correct, just please let me know. Yeah, Sears home for a long time. No, my Patreon is for whatever you want to share with your people. Like literally, it's for whatever you want. And I have such great engagement on there, and I offer stuff to each person. And my gray robe. Bye, DJ Glow. You're the best, DJ Glow. You know that. I love you. Have a good. Get some lunch, girl. Here's my gray robe. The robe. Here it is. Here's the robe. Actually matches my outfit. Right now it's a little chilly, so I'll take the robe. Win Dixie. I know Win Dixie. Are they still around? I know Piggly Wiggly. I remember that as a kid too. I'm thinking Win Dixie, Publix. They're still around. That's East Coast. Publix. If JLJ asks what more content you want on Patreon, just say I'm good. Well, I post on my Patreon, and so you guys know, I post pictures, videos, poems, songs, song lyrics. I reached a script on there. Safeway's still around. Safeway's up in Northern California. They're still around. But Lucky's is gone. Lucky's was one of the big ones. It's gone. I still have Lucky's was the 3 as a crowd, and it'll get a new thing. It's gone. Manny Moore and Jack, that's right. And go see Cal Worthington at his dog spot. There was never a dog. But yeah, my Patreon, I post all kinds of stuff, bloopers from my recording. I do all kinds of stuff. I post all kinds of stuff. And for every level, you get something different. I mean, all the levels. If you're a $20 Patreon, you get certain things somebody else gets, but then you get everything else. $10, $5, the $1, you're getting everything from last year that was available to the $5 people, plus some stuff this year. So trust me, you could be busy for a long time. My famous friends come through, so my interviews, bonus stuff, everything. No tacos for Chuck today. I had a meeting. That's so funny. You couldn't go shopping for him, Shelly? Oh, dang. Well, make Buckshot do his own stuff. I can do something once in a while. Always. I think you probably like running the food errand. You probably like it. Manny Moore and Jack, that's right. But Cal Worthington was so funny. It was never a dog spot. Never a dog spot. Yes, I love me some Publix. Publix is also in Savannah, Georgia. Well, see, GH fan, we used to go to Santa's Village up in the San Bernardino Mountains to see Santa. That's what we used to do. We used to go to Santa's village and we would get a tree and we would see Santa. So that's where I went to see Santa as a kid. I mean, the other probably went to Sears probably, but I went up there. My father wanted to drive up there and get a tree and everything. Oh, Paul, let's start talking. Let's go. Oh, Ethel took it away. You guys are. So I didn't grow up in Pittsburgh. I lived there as an adult. So there's a lot of things I don't know what was like that as a kid. I just my Famous Dave's. Famous Dave's it started going out of business, and I'm like, dang it. Yeah, Lucky's was the bomb. Oh, he's like, it was three's a crowd, and everybody would go, they would open up a new checkout. That was their big slogan. It was because we had Lucky's, we had Alpha Beta. That was a grocery store too, like Alpha Beta. That's gone. But we have Albertsons, which are kind of closing out a little bit. We have Vons, we have Ralph's, which now they have a lot of Kroger's. That's kind of happening. Food for less. That's all happening. Yep. So yeah. Yeah, I don't know Dorney Park, so I don't know it. We still have Albertsons here in LA. We still have some in LA. Yeah, Famous Dave's, they're big in other places. They're not here in California. Also, Ethel and Paul are making a little connection. He loves Dorney Park, so I don't know it. I don't know it. See, in Pittsburgh, my grocery stores are Giant Eagle. That's my place. Go to Giant Eagle. That's how I get my stuff. Oh, that's the pandemic. Yeah, ours left right before. Aldi, of course, that was my. Please. You have your Ralph's card. That's so funny. Your Ralph's card. Yes. You should be letting me have all the points. We have Sizzler still in California. I went to Sizzler like not too long ago. We still got Sizzler out here. Stop, James. I'm saying you're making a connection because I've never been to Dorney Park, so not anything, not connection. I'm not matchmaking or anything today. I was just saying. We have Sizzler out here. We have Sizzler still out here. They got rid of McCormick and Schmidt, and they got rid of Joe's Crab Shack out here, which I love Joe's Crab Shack. They got rid of it out here. They got rid of Elephant Bar out here. I love Elephant Bar. That was our place. They're gone now in Los Angeles. My daughter said they have one in Sacramento still, but she hasn't been in a long time. We still got Cheesecake Factory. You know, they're trying to close some of them, but we still got them. I need to do something with my hair. I don't know, my hair is just like poofy. That sounds familiar. Bucky sounds familiar. Oh. 1 second, you guys. Right back. Right back, you guys. Don't go anywhere. Right back. Right back, you guys. Don't go anywhere. Right back. You guys, I'm sitting here talking to you guys. Get in your seat. That's funny, Ethel. I'm talking to you guys, and my door's unlocked. My front door. I live in the hood. That is not good. Someone told me I heard noises, so I went and locked my door. What's wrong with me? Shit, that's not good. Okay, what's going on here? Any bookstore in LA? We have tons of bookstores in LA, though. We have some good ones. The Last Bookstore is the bomb. Montrose is the bomb. They have plants inside. It's great. Cracker Barrel, we're getting more Cracker Barrels here in California now. We have Red Lobster all through California. We have Sprouts. I haven't seen James. I mean, really? Red Lobster is so funny because my late grandmother, that was like a big deal for us. When I come to visit, she'd always take me out to Red Lobster one of the nights I was visiting in New York. So we used to go to Red Lobster out in Brooklyn, way out in Brooklyn, but I know it's small. And I liked it, it was fun, but she thought it was like fancy schmancy. So we always went there for that. We would get dressed up and go. No, it was our little trip together. It was her chance to buy me dinner. I mean, she didn't have to, but she did. It was fun. I treated her for her birthday once. She let me do it once. I came home in pain, so I think I just locked the door. I didn't lock the door. I'm like, hello. Yeah, it was fancy schmancy. Like Cracker Barrel, I love me some Cracker Barrel. Me and Tony Moore love Cracker Barrel. Books A Million, I know Books A Million. Books A Million, half price books. There was some in Pittsburgh. I used to go to all the time. Qdoba. We have one in downtown LA, but there was one in Pittsburgh I used to go to all the time, off McKnight Road. Is this live? Oh my God, Tony Moore. Tony, do you want to come on for a second? I can send you the link. You want to come on for a second? We always want more. We always want Tony more. My talking to her, if you want to come on, I'll send you the link real quick. You want to come on real quick, or come on for a little bit. We don't have Ponderosa anymore. Oh, whose wedding? Oh, who's getting married? I've never said I'm getting married. You wear a tuxedo. You can wear a tuxedo. I don't know whose wedding. Okay, I don't know whose wedding you're talking. I've never said I was getting married, ever. I have not gotten married. I'm 54 years old and I've never gotten married. And that was on purpose. It would take a lot for me to get married. Okay, I'm sending Tony Moore the link so he can join us for a little bit. It'd be fun. We did this the other day with Matt. Let's see. Because Tony and I, we don't get a chance to talk that much because I'm so busy with fucking Bonita. Happy invitation. Okay. Okay, so now it's sent to you. Although a wedding, yes. My cousin's wedding is in September, yes. I'm not having a wedding. I'm like, I do a Bible in their hands. They go, come on, Paul. I am. No, I thought you were saying, when is the wedding in April? Like, I thought about like me wedding. I'm like, no, my cousin's getting married at the end of September in Ohio. Yes. No, that part is true. He's like, you got so scary for a second. I was like, I'm going to a wedding. Yes, I am not getting married. That's what scared me. I'm like, wait a minute, that scared me. I was like, who's getting married? I never said that. I never said that. I have avoided marriage like the plague. I have kids. People ask me, how do you have kids? I'm like, well, when a penis and a vagina come together, like you don't have to be married to have kids. Hello. Well, that's I didn't have, you can raise children, not be married. You can be divorced, whatever. But I'm like, I didn't get married. Nope. I was engaged several times. I was asked to be married for a green card once. But I almost got married. I've been engaged like 2 or 3 times over the years, but just never went to it. Never did it. And I don't regret it. Sometimes marriage is not for some people. At this point in my life, If I got married, it'd be for companionship, possibly, not to really like that person. You'd be a timeout. Ethel's like, excuse me. She's like, excuse me, what kind of talk is this morning? Sorry, Miss Ethel. I will watch my mouth going forward, but you know how I am, girl. You know how I am. I'm bad. I'm getting worse as I get older. I'm getting worse. My poor kids and grandkids are like, who is this guy? James, we still have questions. Questions for what? You have questions. I got with somebody and it didn't marry for me. Oh my God, you're so funny. You know I love your husband. You know I do, Mr. Rocky. I was thinking, someone just want to get married. You know what? I think it's great. In all seriousness, I mean, you should only get married if you want to. You find somebody you really want to. I think there's something about that. In society, I was told I had to get married. I was engaged. I was young. I was told you wake up, you get married, and that's it. So I was like, no, I don't have to. That's fine. And you want to hear a funny story? My uncle and aunt marry a man who has them. There you go. Now, and see, that's Andrea's story. She gets the bell for that. That's Andrea's story. It's not for me. Are you married twice, Ethel? Oh my God, I didn't realize that. Okay. No, but the thing is, it's so he's PG-48. Buzzchuck, you win for best comment today. PG-48. That is hilarious. Oh my God, Tony Moore is coming in, kids. Tony Moore is coming in. You wanted more? You got more. Oh, you're always coming in. You guys wanted more.
Is this what I have to do in order to even talk?
That's why I just said that. I go
on Zoom and look like I just woke up.
Oh my God, how cute is that? I love that robe. Oh my God, look at you guys. Look at his robe. I love it. It's all hearts. That's so cute. Oh, he's giving it to you. So I have a hood in my robe. Shit. That's a cover up.
Wish you could give it in a robe like I do, honey.
I know you're giving us good robe. You're giving us robe fantastic.
Tina Jones, Grace Jones.
Pull up to the bumper, baby. Pull up to the bumper.
Tony. Oh, hello.
I love that robe. It's so cute. What is that from?
Thank you. My friend Stevenson got it for me. Well, you know Stevenson.
Yeah.
And it's Trixie Mattel's robe.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
I want one. Chocolate twins, they're different robes. That's right. Mine's just gray, like my heart.
I saw you were in your robe. I was like, well, let me just put mine on. Just so I can, have match the same energy.
Yes. Great to see you watching live, watching days. Oh, they're talking to you in the chat. Everybody's talking to you. Matt,
I had to pull up. Oh yes, Matt. I will see you in a few days.
Hey,
great
Tony,
to see you live.
Great to see you live. Watch Edition Days, but don't get to see it live. Oh, you see it. You don't see it live. You see it. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get. She's trying to explain. She's like trying to see you. Yeah. Okay, I see it. Yes.
Oh my gosh, yes. So I go to Jersey on Friday.
That's crazy. And are you just going for the weekend?
Yeah, I'm in Jersey for the weekend, but then I go to New York.
Oh, how do I be gone?
Till Thursday.
Okay. A nice little weekend trip.
I cannot wait.
Everybody, what's the weather like back east, folks? Let's give a little something. And if you're in a chat room from the East Coast, tell us what the weather's like right now.
Especially in New York, New Jersey, because.
Oh yeah, Mike Brown. He's the art of letting go. He's like, saw Tony on Real Friends of WeHo. How do you feel about the show? Oh, okay. We haven't covered the topic on here. Tony can talk, but Tony knows. We've talked about off camera, but Tony, if you want to talk about the real quick,
did you watch it?
Remember, I watched a couple episodes. I saw the one you were on. I saw the one afterwards. So that's it. So yeah, they said it's warmer than LA back there right now. So, but yeah. Tony knows people. He knows James Vaughn and all, but he's friends with them. He knows Todrick. He's friends with him. So that's how he found his way on the show.
So I will say this. I do feel like the gay community did not embrace the show, and they should have. I think that for what it's worth, there were some interesting storylines there, especially dealing with a Black gay male who has a religious family, and him coming to terms with being gay later on in life, and his worries on how that affects his family, how that affects him. We got to see, happy gays as far as like career driven, in relationships. We got to see, and that's Brad Gresky and James. We got to see, Todrick Hall, who many, have various feelings about. But again, another peek into what you may or may not see, from his perspective. You got to see a very successful Black man run his own business and have his products placed in Macy's. Along with a little drama here and there, you got to see, and that was Dorian, and you got to see Joey, who's like a social media influencer, and how and his story and how he just doesn't want to be just a social media influencer or labeled as that. So you just missed out on just getting to know some interesting people. Was it riveting television? No, you know what I mean? But it was. I think it's important to take a gander in order to let networks know that yes, we want to see this. However, I have notes.
I have that, Tony, with that robot's hilarious. You're like, and I have notes. Well, Mike says I watched his birthday experience. So, folks, I have a different take on it, of course. But all I'm going to say is, I think I wasn't the audience. So I think that's what it is. I think it's so tough because Tony and I are in the business. Mike's in the business. We're always wanting nice representation all over the place. We want all of it. And it's hard to get it. You know how hard things don't get made. So I'm choking my own throat right now. That don't get greenlit and made, because there could be shows out there. Lee said, well said. Yeah, Tony said well. But it's one of those things. I think there are other projects that aren't getting made that may be more to my taste because of who knows, you're Black or you're this, or they don't think you're hot enough or whatever. So I think that's the problem. A lot of these shows are coming out, like For the Love of Dilfs and all this stuff. Yeah, I watched that series a little bit too. There's like all these shows. We need well-roundedness. I think the problem is there's just we're not all the same, and I think that's probably the problem is. And I'm realizing some of these shows are, because you and Mike Brown are around the same age. I'm older than you guys. It's not for me. That stuff was just not for me. Now, listen, will there ever be a show that represents us more than sex and sass? I want that too, Mike. I want that so bad.
Well, here's the thing. Was it cast properly? Maybe not, because if they were going the route of Real Friends of WeHo, then someone should have went into WeHo and found, maybe people who are not well known to give a great representation of WeHo. I think right off the bat, people were turned off because these were all named people who we don't see in WeHo. So automatically, people were like, you know what I mean? And so, but it's hard though, because when you keep having such resistance, it allows networks who are generally ran by a cis white man to say, see, told you they didn't want it. And it's like, what do you do then? So then what do you do to the person that has exactly what we would want to see? It's a diverse cast of people who really make up all the colors of the rainbow. And it's great. It's a great storylines. It's great storytelling. It's shot great and everything like that. But now what are they going to say? Oh, well, your audience didn't watch a similar show that we put out. So what's going to make them watch this show? Because every time I talk about a gay LGBTQIA show or something along those lines, it always falls under, well, it has to be a really good pitch and it has to be something unique and different. Well, all these other cis shows don't have to be unique and different. How many dating shows do we have that feature straight couples and they're very much like each other? Perfect Match seemed like that was, like Are You the One or Love is Blind is similar to, this show, or The Bachelorette and The Bachelor. Like they're all similar. Like nothing's like they're not doing dates off the Eiffel Tower, and bungee jumping, so it's just like it's just a thing. It just becomes harder to showcase the life of us.
1 second. Cindy Flowers, she's in New York. She said it's very sunny. Everybody saying it's warm back there. And Jay's fan said you have the robe of many colors. Okay, Dolly Parton. No, but I'm with Mike on some level. I feel like, I said this actually yesterday on a show, 2 days ago on a show. I go, we are in charge though. All of us viewing on. If you don't like something, then tune out. I mean, instead, whatever. If you don't like it, so we are in charge. The problem is everything you said. The problem is it's not us who have to change. It's those cis white men need to open up their brains and go, okay, this show didn't work. Maybe this one will work. That's what needs to happen, because that whole Bros movie, versus Fire Island, it's like there's two different movies, and it's like and one didn't work, the other one worked a little better. So the audience was told they told it. They basically, and you and I had talks about that show too. But I just feel like Tony has a great concept for a show, and I think that it should get greenlit and go. And yours, I'd watch yours based off of your award-winning short film. I'd watch it, because for me it speaks to me. 2 brown men in the lead, but your friends are all different colors. I mean, I would watch that. That's more of what I want. I'd watch it. Real feelings, real stuff. I mean, I think reality TV. You have to be in that mindset. If you like reality TV, then you'll like these shows. Then Tony's completely true. Like, then why not? We should have the same kind of shows that straight folks have. Like, why not? Right. I think people, but also on the straight shows, some shows do better than others. Also, to be fair, some last longer than others. So the straight audience does also speak out on that too. The Bachelorette and Bachelor have lasted the longest, clearly. And a few other shows, Joe Millionaire, those kind of died after a season or two. I mean, it does happen on the straight shows too. But you're right, you don't have to think about anything because they're straight. They're straight, so they don't think about anything. They don't have to open their minds. But for us, we have to. They push us harder. Black shows, gay shows, they make it harder for us.
Yeah, but also, I think you said that was Mike Brown. That was like the art of podcast or whatever. Was saying like, will there ever be a show without sex and sass? I mean, that is part of our culture, but there are parts that you may or may not be familiar with, of people who live, I don't want to say normal, but they live like regular lives as married couples with kids, and all the stuff that they have to deal with, that and parenting and all this kind of stuff. So at the end of the day, straight, gay, however you're living, we're all human. We're all doing the same thing. If straight people are just as sexualized as gay people are. Some straight people can be just as sassy and bitchy and cunty as gay people can be. Some people just don't live that nightlife. They live that daytime life where they're working a 9 to 5 and having kids and pickups and soccer practices. Like, at the end of the day, we're all just human, and we're all just like living different lives. But it doesn't mean that, oh, I'm gay, so I this is my life all the time. No, it's just, it's just a part.
I get what he's saying though. It just seems like we get all these shows where the black gay guys are always extra sassy and extra, you know how that goes. It's like, there's not a variety. It seems like there's not a big variety. But Matt Litchfield says, he said it twice, I'm going to make sure I repeat it. The problem was having to sign in with a corporate media provider to watch the series. Any thoughts on that, Tony?
Sign in with a corporate media. Oh, wait, does he mean to?
I believe it was the Friends of WeHo, right? That's what you were talking about.
And like maybe not having MTV as part of your package, and because you still had cable, you had to sign in to watch it.
I think so. I think it's something, yeah. Or supporting MTV,
I mean,
I guess, or whatever, I guess. I don't know. And so, Matt, explain yourself, Matt, a little deeper. I think I have an idea what you're saying. And Crystal, I know Crystal is disabled, so I know. Yet there's there's that one show on Netflix, and that's it, you guys. So I understand you need more of that. And Matt says yes to you, Tony. That's exactly what he's talking about.
yeah. I mean, listen, at least you have access to it. I mean, I've given my friends access to to stuff because I'm still old and I still have cable, although cable is expensive.
It is. It is.
For no reason.
For no reason. For no reason.
But I mean, yeah, I don't know.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I think it's just hard for one person to decide what people want to watch. And I will always say this, networks are still creating television for Betty in Iowa.
Poor Betty.
It's like, will Betty, and what I mean by Betty in Iowa is Midwest, like middle America, like they're very, and I'm proud to be an American. Yeah. And, you know, they may not be as ready for or as progressive as, you know, some other parts of the country where, you know, Betty can watch a game show with a game show host that's a little sassy, you know what I mean? But certain networks want you to be very, you know, and very, because, you know, heaven forbid you wear anything too sexy, and Betty in Iowa goes, oh my gosh, she's bearing her knee? Yeah. Oh, yeah. What kind of network is this? Yeah. Oh, he was saying that it should have been more available. Well, well, I mean, yes, it should have been, but I mean, if you can access RuPaul's Drag Race, you should be able to access Real Friends of WeHo.
Well, I guess the whole thing. I mean, I'm not speaking for you, Matt, obviously, but I think it will never be on network TV. I mean, this won't be on regular. They're not going to finance anything like that. ABC, CBS, they don't even want soap operas, so they're gonna put any fucking gay shit on there. They're not gonna do that. That's the problem. The days of Will and Grace shit are over, and Ellen, that's over. It's just network TV is so archaic in many ways. But you have to go to cable and streaming. That's where everything is.
But I will say this though. I think we are in a space and time where we do need shows that depict LGBTQIA plus people for better understanding, because this country lacks respect and empathy for certain groups, and they always have. And it just comes from people who continuously learn stereotypes and things like that, and they just get passed on to generation, and none of those generations stop and go, wait, I don't think this group of people are like that. Oh, you know what I mean? Like, they don't go out and seek education when they don't know something. It's like going to Wikipedia and being like, oh, okay, now I know how to make glue. And then you go into your kitchen but it's like, are you qualified to do that? Like, do you really know how to make glue? You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. People need to see stories of others to get a better understanding of other types of people.
I'm sorry we got down to 9 water. Did everybody just leave? They was like talking about gay shit, they left. They're down to 9 people. I'm like, what happened to all that? Where'd everybody go?
How many people did you have?
I had like 21, 22 people. All of a sudden, now I got 10. Like, what happened? Everybody just we started talking about gay shit and they left.
Oh no, it was me. They said they hate Tony Moore. And
no, it's not you. I just think it's just kind of funny. I'm like, oh, interesting. Okay, folks. I talk about all kinds of stuff on the show, so that's what the show's all about. We talk about everything. And it's a deeper discussion. I mean, there's more. I mean, I've talked about this stuff with Mike, and I've talked stuff with Tony off camera. We've talked about and again, we're in the business too, so we have projects and things we want seen that may not see the light of day. That's why I stayed for the robes. Francis, I'm here. I'm glad you're here, Pete Francis. I'm glad you're still here, girl. There you go. There for the robes. I know. I love it. The robe is so cute. It's really I'm staging my robe. I love it. We'll never see another Speechless. That show was a good show, Crystal. I love that show. Minnie Driver was hilarious. It was such a good show. I know. We'll never get true representation, you guys. I think it's just one of those things. Like I said, the ones who are in charge, until they change their thinking, it's just not going to happen, you guys. We can try. Hopefully this next generation will do better. They do better. Because there's a show I like called Grand Crew. It's a whole Black cast, and they're talking about the Silver Lake, East Hollywood Black folks. It's very different. My friend's like, Black folks drink wine? I go, yes, Black folks drink wine. I mean, like, they had no idea. It's not set in Inglewood. It's not Insecure. It's another group of friends somewhere else. That's like not part of Los Angeles. But there are Black folks over there. I know Black folks over there. So it's like, it's very interesting. Like, I don't know, people just like, I don't. And on American Auto, if you're not watching that show, it's a network show, they have two Blacks on there, one who's gay and one who's straight. You never see that on the other, where one is gay, two Black folks on the same show, and one's gay and one's straight, and they're hilarious. So you never really see that either. So it's just like, I just kind of, I'm always on the lookout. I'm always on the lookout. And don't get me started on the soap operas. Don't get me started on that one, all that stuff, and what's lacking on some of them. But it's like, but yeah, it's just that's a nice, big, huge topic. But we're trying to change things ourselves. I want to see more things. I want to see a variety of stuff. So everybody feels like they feel something. But then again, it was another conversation for another time. Is there a gay community? So that's a whole other story for me too. So that's a whole other topic, Tony. Whole other topic. Is there really a gay community that comes together? I say no, of course, but that's another story. I love American Idol. Auto. Yeah, American Idol is funny. It's hilarious. Yes, Tony.
Nothing. I'm just,
just
sitting here, just doing the things. We have, our private conversations.
Yes.
There's a list of things that we can discuss. So last night I went to see the musical 1776.
It's so funny. I've been talking shit about it.
You've been talking shit about it?
I was. Somebody went and saw it. I was like, because I'm looking at the upcoming music. I'm going to go see 6, which I'm so excited with my brother, and I'm going to see Tina Turner the musical in June, and MJ the musical in December. So I got the tickets. We're excited.
Are you not going to go see The Wiz?
I've seen it. I mean, I've seen other iterations of it. It's good because the Broadway Wiz is way better than the movie. I'm sorry, take my black card away, but the Broadway version.
This is the version that's going to Broadway.
But is Stephanie Mills going to be starring in it? And there's no Stephanie Mills in it, right?
James. Stephanie Mills is how old now?
That's why I said that. Hey, Donna Ross was in her hundreds when she played fucking Dorothy.
Listen, she skid through that by the hair of her chitty chin chin. But let me tell you who ain't gonna be singing home.
And her version is the best though. She can hold that note back in the day. But anyway, Mary, go back to it. But I was like, I want to see a show called 1776. I was like just being funny about it the other day. I was just like, I want something else to come to Hollywood. But anyway, so Tony went and saw it. Was it all female cast?
All female cast, all different types of identities. I think from cis to trans to non-binary, like, it was a great cast. The woman who was cast as Benjamin Franklin was an African-American woman, but kind of looked like if Benjamin Franklin was a Black woman, it looked like the it was just interesting to watch history, like what could have happened. With the signing of the Declaration of Independence, but it also, there's a moment that just shows how one person's idea can spread like a cancer. And it's still happening today. I will never understand how in 2023
Yes.
people do not realize that we are all a part of a human race.
Right.
Whether you are Black, white, Asian, Mexican, Latin, Latinx, gay, straight, bi, non-binary, transgender, queer, male, female, just we're all people.
I
And
agree.
if you're an elected official, your job is to look after the American people. The divide that happens, like I feel like, and not to get all political because I'm really not a political
I know
person.
usually you're not. Go on, tell me more. I got you going this one. That robe got you going.
Rogue, honey. I feel like this. I feel like, you know, whether you're Democrat, Republican, of course you have an idea of how the country should be. I sometimes feel like Republicans are more on the Christian Bible side, and Democrats are more on the forward-thinking progressive side. But I feel like there's no reason why the two can't come together and make sure that we're all together or that we're all good, right? Just like, for example, like I feel like if you're a Christian and you live by the Bible, that's fine to do that, to live your life by the Bible,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And believe in God and everything like that. But I don't think that anywhere in the Bible does it say that you are the judge and jury of someone else. That's up to when we go up there. And it's interesting how people on that side try to make you live that way. Well, no one's making anyone else live their way. Like, I'm not making anyone live gay and Black. So just let people live and just make sure at the end of the day that everyone is taken care of and that everyone can live the best life that they can, because we only get one. We want to be able to wake up in the morning and know that our hard work and what we're going to make of that day is going to lead us to something. I shouldn't have to wake up and work 10 times harder than someone else to get only half of what they're getting. I still pay taxes. I still, there's no special privileges. As a gay Black man, I don't get to go on Target and say, your total's $19.99. I'm gay and Black, honey. No taxes, 20%. Like, I don't get to do that,
Nope. We Tony feeling it this morning. Everybody's like, Tony, 100% Tony. Mike Brown says, I agree, Tony. It does feel like Black queer characters only get casted one or two ways. Maybe I should broaden my palette, but it feels like our human experience gets typecasted, which I agree with him. I just do. I agree with him on that. But I just think, but again, it goes back to what Tony said it. And somebody else brought up the whole thing about darker skinned Blacks. There's that too on TV. It depends on the person's in charge. I think if some of them start dying out, then the newer ones are going to come up and hopefully they'll let them in and that'll help out a little bit. But it depends on the ones that are not dying out yet to go, I'm going to give these people a chance. And Tony, I've had talks about that too. Some people just get chances that certain people don't. And you can be Black and get a chance. It just depends on what they think you offer them that works for them, what they see value in. That's the problem. That's to get things done in this town. Tony and I have been a recipient of fast tracking and slow tracking. We've been a victim of both. Where when they want you on something fast, I mean, I was like, Jimmy Kimmel was back to Jimmy. I was on there in 2 days. There was no Studio City. Sean said, "You coming down tomorrow?" I came down tomorrow. I'd be like, but things go fast. It go fast. But then there are things that, unnecessarily take forever, or get stalled. It happens in this business all the time too. So trust me, there are folks out there. I can guarantee there are folks out there who are probably putting together things we all want to see, but are not getting a chance.
Yeah.
I'm sure they are. I'm sure they are. I'm sure they are. Like I said again, Tony has a short film that's wonderful, and it should be a huge. It should be bigger than it is now. You know, he has a series. He has an idea concept. It should be picked. It should be picked up. It should be so. It should be somewhere. I say I would watch it. I'd be very curious to see what happens with them. The leads. It's a great story. But for me, I see two brown people who are two just regular brown folks who happen to be.
Yeah. It's just sometimes like I turn on the news or just live day to day and I'm like, life is so unnecessarily frustrating and it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. I was so stressed out yesterday over just stupid stuff. And I'm like, this is so stupid. And I quote, because you know what I say, James R. Jr.
Everything's better verbatim.
Yesterday I put, people would have a better understanding of how I am if they saw the things and people I deal with daily.
Yeah, there you have it.
It's like, I look at people and I'm just like,
I know that look too. Trust me, I know that look also. Yeah,
and you realize sometimes your stress comes from not what you're doing, but who and what you have to deal with.
Mhm.
And it's people always wanting to be in the right. It's people who have egos. It's people who are on power trips. And it's like, do you realize that's stalling the progress? Like, just take accountability and let's move forward.
But they don't want to be wrong. Admitting you're wrong. They're all, woo, child. I know. Tony's confessional today. He's talking about confessions. he's writing it out. Him and Usher are working it out today. But Lisa talks to Tony and I. Well, they're more in depth, obviously, and more private. But we do have talk. And Mike, you and I had talk recently about this. You know what? Everybody knows what I'm going through right now. So I'm like, I feel like I've had no life for the last 5 months. I don't know what's going on. I'm just like, every day is something different. I'm dealing with all kinds of stuff. So I know how that is.
To that, sometimes it's great to have a support system. Sometimes it's great to have that person that just calls to say, hey,
yes,
how's everything? Are you okay? Or sometimes it's nice to look down at your phone and realize you do have a missed call from someone, yeah, or a text message. Some people don't realize that, like, in your haste of busyness, sometimes it's good to check on people. Just to say, hey, I'm thinking about you, or hey, I'm just wondering if you're okay, or hey, I haven't heard from you in a while, or I saw that you posted this, just wanted to make sure you were okay. It costs nothing to like do that. Because I think, honestly, social media has become a way to reach the masses. When you're feeling some kind of way, whether it's sad, happy, joyous, it's a way to reach people. And with that, if you see someone that you care about post something that's a little, just say hi. How are you? Is everything okay? Sometimes it's also okay just to say, you know what, haven't seen you in a while. Let's catch up. Let's actually go to that lunch. Let's actually go have that dinner. Let's actually go just to a movie. Hell, let's just go walk around the block. A lot of times what we also miss out on is just human interaction. That's why a lot of people feel lonely. That's why people are in seasonal depressions and, have anxiety and all this kind of stuff, because at the end of the day, you just want someone to give, and excuse my language, you just want someone to give a shit about you while you're giving a shit about everyone else.
Right. Yes.
You just want that, you just want that care in return. And I know that you're not supposed to. You're supposed to give willingly and selflessly, right?
Yeah.
But sometimes you do that and you go, I feel like Monique. Who gonna love me?
Yes. I'm trying to laugh, but that's yeah. Yes. Yes, they're all preaching to you. They're all saying, "Go, Tony." Except I will, and Shelly, I'll address this part because he's not talking about me. He knows
Oh
I'm.
no, I'm not talking
She said
about
a
James.
caregiver. She said a caregiver. Go because my situation's a little different. I did a show on this actually 5 days ago about I have a heart. I'm not. No, and Tony knows this about me. Everyone you guys all knows about me, and Mike knows this too. I'm usually available all the time. You know, my busy schedule. I'm always available to talk. Usually, I am. Just the last 4 months, I'm a caregiver right now, so it's very different. But he's actually talked to my mom. We've called, talked to my mom. It's just that he knows my situation's a little different. So, because it is, when you're a caregiver, it is hard to find time for yourself. Like I said, I want to bust out, trust me, just talk gossip and just hang out. I want to so bad. But it is, I was just talking about, oh, you're talking about yourself, Shelly. So I was like, yeah, I was like, whatever, either way. But I want to say this out loud. Tony understands that part too, because it is hard when you're a caregiver. Because I usually do check on my friends all the time. I'm always available to talk. You guys all know that usually. But I've been so trying to manage 2 households and my business and her business and actually physically taking care of her. So he knows that part. So I have not been the best
No.
for the last 4 months. I haven't, because I just haven't. I
No.
can't. I can't do it.
And I say that to say this. James not returning my phone calls, as a friend, I understand what's happening, but also as a friend, I want him to know that like I'm still there.
Yes, that's what it is.
I'm still around.
And I always
I'm
get back
still-
to him at some point. I always get back to you. So we always get back at some point. Yeah.
Like this is honestly our catch up because we haven't talked about
right.
but it's like, but sometimes it's good to just let someone know, hey,
Yeah.
I'm here.
Yeah.
You know, Tony, I love the pic of you and Shangela.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
You've been friends with Shangela for a long time, right?
I've been friends with Shangela before Shangela was Shangela.
Yes. But Shelly, I'm learning it because I like being friends to everybody. I mean, I like to be there for folks. Like, yeah, I'm a little older, and I've been through a lot of things. I like to listen.
A little.
I was waiting for Tony. I was waiting for Tony to say that.
A little.
Yes, Tony, a little.
A little.
A little. Anyway, a lot LOTT. Anyway, the point is, I usually I am around, and that's the other thing. But yeah, this has been a very strange thing for me because I haven't gone out with people. I haven't done like this. I actually have a lot of friends, and I'm like, I want to do things with them, and it's really sporadic for me. I can't really do anything. I'm so stuck with this. What's going on? But he's gonna get better, and I have to believe that. And I'll be able to get back to some semblance of my life. I have to believe that at some point because I miss a lot. I mean, like the other day, I just rode around on my own on Easter. I just left the house, got on a metro, and said, I want to see other parts of Los Angeles. I just want to get out for a little bit. I've been seeing my mother's house, my mother's house. All I'm seeing. So it was just kind of nice to just riding on the metro, and to ride the metro and just like see life for a little bit. And there was nothing fancy. Went and got some lunch and came back home. That was just nice for me. It's like I haven't done that a lot. I haven't done that in like 5 months. So it's like Matt says, check on your strong friends. That's very true. Always on your strong friends. Tony preached, let the church say amen, amen, and amen again. And Shelly, yes, Shelly, I'm learning what caregiving is. I'm telling everybody, when it's your term, just trust and believe. It's not easy. Ugh.
I get into these moments of preachiness. I think it's just stuff that I would normally say to myself around the house or like with you on a just a casual conversation. But I just feel like it just needs to be said. Like I just, life shouldn't be, this complicated, and people make it complicated unnecessarily.
Yes, I agree with that completely. I agree with that completely. right now, I saw some people earlier, my hip went out, so I can't really walk today. My old ass hip, my left hip. And so tonight's the award show. So that's what you guys were asking me. I see in my private messages. I don't know if I'm going. I'm not sure yet. If I can rest today and maybe with the help of the cane, go to it. So I'm nominated. So I'd love to be there if I win. So we'll see how it goes today. James, I he's just cracking. He's cracking. Tony, is a question for, I guess, for us or for you or for us. What keeps you going? It's for us. What keeps you both going in the art and entertainment when you feel those feelings of frustration? That's a good question. I'll let Tony go first because he's feeling it today. I want Tony to get it out. Get it out. But keep looking. Wait, because really, what does keep you going, Tony?
My love for it.
I'll say mine too. That's me too.
Because I'll be honest, I've reached my frustration moment with my latest project, The Countdown. I stopped it. And the reason why I stopped it was because as great and brilliant and oh my God, what a great idea this is, people don't care. People are not sharing. People are not going to watch the videos. People are not watching and it's a lot to produce The Countdown by myself. It's me. And for those of you who don't know what The Countdown is, The Countdown was very much like TRL, where I would have people vote on music videos, not by like Ariana Grande or Beyonce or Madonna or whatever, but by people who are making great music that you may not know about. And so indie artists, essentially. And so I would find videos and make a form for people to vote. I would let the artists know, hey, put this out there and stuff like that. And after a while, I was just seeing how the voting was happening and how many people were watching and stuff like that. And I got discouraged because I'm like, here I am doing all this work, shooting it, editing it, checking the votes, doing all this stuff by myself. And no one cares. I shouldn't say no one. Not as many people as I would like care. But yet I see people, anyone with notoriety gets their stuff shared. I'm going to share this from this person who's already famous. I'm going to share this from this. Oh my God, did you see this? Oh my God, this is so funny. And it's like those same people aren't, oh my God, what's the word that I'm looking for? Supporting my work. This also came to because this also hit at the same time of my short film Kevin being in Outfest Fusion, which is one of the largest LGBTQIA plus film festivals in LA. I'm sending out text messages. I'm sending out Facebook invites. I'm sending out messages on Instagram. I'm doing all this stuff to promote my film. And there was only a handful of people who actually came to screenings, who actually watched it online. And imagine you having an idea for 10 plus years, you funded your own money to create something, and your friends or people that you know don't even support it, but will support, and not that I have anything against him, I'm just using this as an example, but will promote Todrick Hall's new video.
Yeah.
Or album.
Yeah, yeah.
Just, oh my God, this is amazing. Oh my God, look at this. But never once go, hey, great job, Tony. You guys, I can't go see it, but you guys go, oh my God, Tony, The Countdown, that's amazing. Like everyone tune in. But even in those frustrating moments, I circle back to when I stand in front of my cell phone, in front of this green screen, and I say, hey, everybody, it's me, your host, Tony Moore. Welcome to The Countdown. It makes me feel good. And it makes me feel like I'm doing what I love to do. So that's what keeps me going. And all that frustration of everything that, it makes me feel good to know that people connect with my short film, Kevin, and they're like, I'm surprised at how good it is. Yeah, because I don't put out shitty work. So
there you go, kid.
James, how do you keep going with all of your frustration? Is because you do more than anybody else does.
I know. Somebody told me today, James, I Googled you and that was a mistake. They're all sending you hearts. Matt says, sorry that didn't work out, but it was clear Tony's putting in the work. Yeah, he put in the work. Oh, just trust me. There's no dig at Tony. But Tony will talk something to death first before he does it. So by the time he does do it, you best believe there's been thought process put behind it. It's like, he don't just, I'm a mass producer. I just put out everything. But no, Tony thinks about his stuff. Not saying I don't, but just Tony thinks about his stuff very carefully before he puts it out. So yeah, he don't put out shitty product. He doesn't do that. I'm like Tony. I love this business. I'm very fortunate. I'm making money doing this business and my organizing business, my life coaching business. So I'm very fortunate. I've gotten to the point in my 50s where I can work for myself. My life is set up in a way that we're very fortunate. Oh my God, the other mother was like, remember that time you and Tony got that free dinner at Barton G? I was like, oh my God. I will never forget that. Like, it's just, but the thing is, I'm very fortunate. The way my life is set up, I'm very fortunate. But I love this, you guys. It is frustrating. It is crazy. We bitch to each other. We talk about whatever. It's crazy. But when I do get that thing that happens for me, it's a wonderful feeling. The fact that I was on Studio City, or I did a movie for Vivica Fox, or I was on Jimmy Kimmel, or I was on Let's Make a Deal. Like, that's the fun. That is fun stuff. When I get that interview, it is fun to do it. I mean, I really enjoy doing this. I'm happy to be at the table. I'm in my own world. I'm in my own James Lott Jr. world. And I'll tell you, these Zooms, you guys have supported since September. It hasn't even been a year yet. And these Zooms are so successful that I'm doing. And now watching other folks doing Zooms suddenly, it's very interesting. It's like, I found something and you guys are responding. And that's what I'm doing. Maybe a meetup in Vegas in July, and this makes you so. I mean, like, it's just we're making. I feel like we're a community, so I love this part. So all the other stuff that happens, I'll talk to Tony about it, or Flo about it, or Marissa about it. I'll talk to my friends in the business about the frustration stuff. I don't want to throw it on you guys a lot of times, but we'll talk separately about it because we're in the business. But overall, I love this. I do, and I want to just rest my life. And but it is not easy. It's not for the faint at heart. It really isn't. And being Black and gay in this business, and for me being older, for me being overweight, all this stuff, I'm fighting all kinds of stuff that I have to kind of just go over. So I produce a lot of stuff myself. And so folks are going, wow, you have how many books out? You have how much music out? You have how much? Like, well, if I sat here and waited for someone, Tony, if I sat here and waited for someone to give me opportunity,
we would still be sitting here wait. Well, we've had some great opportunities too.
We have. But I'm saying, but we may not have had so much out there if we had done ourselves, Tony. You did that, Tony, on your own. Like, say, you know what I mean? Like this, if we wait for somebody to say, Tony, I'm going to finance lounging with Tony, you may still be waiting for that.
But you know what's funny though? I have seen people get full movies, full television series funded with no problem. And they ask for way more. $20,000, $50,000, $150,000. I remember one time, I think the most I've ever asked for was $10,000.
Yes.
And that was to fund 3 different projects.
Yes, I remember that.
I think I raised 1,000. And I obviously put that towards.
Yeah. And we gave money. Mother and I gave money. We gave money. Mother and I gave money. Of course, we always support Tony. But that's a shame. It's a shame.
And I remember before that, I was trying to raise money for like a season of Lounging with Tony, only asking for $1,000. It was 5 episodes, $200 a piece. The struggle it was to get that $1,000. And what people don't understand is that, like, I have an understanding of, like, not everybody can give. But when I watch people give so willingly to other projects and not mine, makes you feel some kind of way. And people who normally give are people you would have never expected.
That's true too. Is that funny? Like, oh, like, okay.
There's people that I went to college with that I haven't talked to in 10 plus years. Hey, Tony, here's $50. Good luck to you.
I know. Isn't that crazy?
And then the person I talk to every day is just like, hey, how's it going? Ain't sent in $2. Ain't sent in $1.
I gotta say, my Lottie's got me this chair, so I will thank you guys for the money for the chair. I will say that, but that was $300. But I will say thank you for that. Of course, I love my chair. Let me show it to you guys. I love it. I love it. I love it. I will say that. Hi, George.
Well, at your age too, you need like a chair like that. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you do a lot of you do a lot, you know, where you have to sit at the computer and work and stuff like that. At your age, you know, you need to like, you need that.
I can't even argue. I'm with a hip out right now. I can't even argue. I'm like, shit, I can't even argue with them right now. You know, the hip won't bother me. The hip be hopping. But yeah, it's no, but and then you do. And I have two friends right now who are pushing projects. I gave a little money to them. And actually, Beautiful Ashes in here. I bought my mother's present from her Etsy, which I posted on my Instagram. And I bought it. I supported her, and my mother's gonna like the gift. I can't say what it is. It's really cute. So I got that for her. But for me, I always try to support. As everybody knows, my friends like you always support everybody. I try to support everybody. I have T-shirts from everybody's Red Bubbles and Threadlesses. I got Edition Days T-shirt, and none of his co-hosts do. Did I say that out loud?
Well, Justin does.
Oh, Justin. Oh, sorry. I don't even look for Justin. Sorry. And then also other people. I look at I have their merch. I buy their. I try to support everybody because you guys support me. It's good. I went and saw Kevin, and Tony knows me. I don't usually leave after a certain time, and I don't go to West Hollywood. But I came. And I stayed to the end. I actually stayed to the end. I came, we did it, and we watched. I supported him. His nights out. I've been to two of his nights before back in the day. He knows I'll go to West Hollywood, but I came out. I came out several times and supported him. We're from the neighborhood. I always stop by. I try. Me and my sister will stop by and say hi to him. Like we try. It's like that's it. And that goes back to the friend thing. That's like you gotta support each other, folks. It's like we gotta do. You know, I always post Spectrum Celebrity Event stuff. You know, Michelle Stabber, you guys know I post her stuff. She posts my stuff. Sean Kanan, same thing. Like it's all, you know, it's the amount of support you get makes the difference, folks. It really makes a difference in how successful or how seen you're seen if other people actually post your shit. Now, I'm sorry, I don't believe this whole thing of, well, I can't get to everybody. You can. You're scrolling all day long. You know you're sitting there scrolling. Boop, boop, done. Boop, boop, done. It doesn't, you know, I'm curating my story. I'm like, well, what's it do with your friends? I mean, let's do something that's totally opposite of what you want on your story. It's fine, but most of your friends just have regular projects. I mean, come on. Yeah, Matt, you have to share. We do. I share your stuff. You share my stuff. I don't know. I don't. For me, it's not a problem. For me, it's just natural. It's what you're supposed to do. Your friend has a project. You support them. You're like when you have nieces and nephews, they have a project. You said, don't you support them? I mean, like if they have something coming up, you go, oh, hey, here's $20 for your play you're doing or whatever. Like, oh, that's what you're supposed to do. I don't know, Tony. That's how I was raised. We were just raised that way. You know. I was shocked. He had a birthday thing last year. He posted, hardly anybody came, of course, stand-up special. Well, me and my sister Sandra and her, we came to it. He was like, you guys are here? He said we were going to come. I said, we said we were going to come. We showed up. And that's what we do. We don't just say, okay, good luck, or maybe, or let me check my schedule. We checked our schedule, and we had a great time. Just support somebody. Really, that's all it is. I mean, and like Tony said, there's also different ways to support too. I've learned that with this whole caregiving thing. Some folks are good at sending memes, funny memes or whatever. Some folks are good at sending checks. Some folks are good at, buying you lunch. I mean, I guess it's all, whatever it is, son. Some folks are good to talk to you. Some folks will stop by. It's like, I'm trying to learn how to meet people where they are. But the whole point is, as long as you're doing something, that's kind of the point. And I've learned that the last 4 or 5 months. How everybody's different, but if you're still expending energy towards someone who needs it, that's still good, no matter what it is. It's good. It's good. It's good stuff. Yes, the chair. The chair. I love my chair. The chair. And who's buying me lunch today?
Not who's buying you lunch today.
Look at that. Who's buying me lunch today? I can't cook. I can't stand up. Who's gonna buy me lunch today?
In the words of my good friend Keith, nobody.
Yeah. He was in concert recently. They said he was really good. They had New Edition. I think it was Keith Sweat and whoever that person was. They said Keith Sweat was really good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, that's my time period, of course. I've seen New Edition today, so I don't really do them anymore. I don't have the biggest audience, but I will definitely share y'all's projects more. To me, Sherry, the thing is, if one pair of eyes sees it and has never heard of it before, that's the win. That's the win, because you never know who sees it that can make a difference either. So if it's an extra pair of eyes, whoever your audience is, that means those people see it, they're like, who's Tony Moore? They may go check it out.
Right.
I think it's a great idea. So it's like your audience is your audience. Everybody's not the greatest, the biggest. I don't have the biggest audience either, here and there. But it's like, no, it's good. Like, you just do it. You share it, and whoever sees it, that could make the difference. So and you always share my stuff, Sherry. So I know that. But yeah, but I know she mentioned your thing to me the other day about the Shangela thing. I was like, yeah. I was like, Tony's known Shangela for a long time. But you guys in my chat here, you guys are always so supportive of me. So you guys have been great, and actually, you guys support Dish Days. So keep us going. It's like we've been doing it for a long time. And this weekend, GH will be back, and Y and I will be back this weekend. Me and Frank, and who the ladies? Amanda and Tammy. We'll be back this Sunday doing our shows. We got lots to talk about. Michelle Stafford's tour de force performance. We got to talk about all that on Y&R. What's about that? And the Ice Princess on General Hospital. And the Nurses Ball, which Frank hates. So wait till you hear his thing too. Oh, and for you guys out there, no Mandalorian tonight. We'll be back next Wednesday live talking about tonight's episode and the season finale. Same time. And Kim will be back. She'll be visiting us. So Kim will be back. So it'll be me, Kim, John, and Frank talking Mandalorian. Next week.
Mandalorian.
Mandalorian. The Lotties and Tigers love to support. But you guys do. You guys are so wonderful. And Sprina Nation, did they just raise like $7,000? I was like, for something. Tony, that's Sprina Nation. They got billboards in Times Square. They're working it out for their favorite couple.
Mm-hmm.
Sprina, you were there. Tony was there. Remember, Tony was there for the banner. When we saw,
I was.
We haven't talked about it live. Actually, you and I about that experience. Tony came down just to kind of have lunch with me and walk around afterwards, which we did. It was fun. Mm-hmm. But we got there, and so Tony, I told my kind of side, for you, it was kind of exciting, wasn't it, to see that plane up there just kind of flying around?
Well, what was interesting was seeing. I want this. I'm. Forgive me. I'm also shopping.
He's multitasking.
Yes.
I can tell. Yes.
I'm also shopping on Amazon. There's this like pink bomber jacket that I have, and I've never done this before, but I was like, oh, maybe I should get it in like a different color.
Oh, okay.
So I'm looking at like the various colors, and I'm like, well, I don't need anything more black. I don't think I need anything more blue. But I think, okay, you know what? Now that I talk that out loud, maybe I'll get this green.
I'll say green or brown, probably.
Maybe green,
brown, or burgundy.
Burgundy.
Or maroon. Sorry, so Tony, I'll get back to you in a second. We have this discussion.
But no, what was great. What was great was seeing their reaction.
Yeah, it was.
To just like, wow, like people actually like care about like what we're doing, and our work is like, touching people,
Or it's telling you green, Tony. It's telling you green. No, everybody's getting. We should do a poll. Let's do a poll. Okay, we're gonna do a poll. What colors what colors are the choices, Tony?
There are a lot of colors.
What colors do you like? Like, give me 3 colors to choose from. You're gonna do a poll.
So I think as of right now, I am looking at a brown,
Brown.
a green.
Okay. You actually give me 2 more. You can give me 2 more options. If you want
And
to.
a white.
White.
And I was looking at a blue, but I feel like I have a lot of blue.
And just no, what about gray?
I do not have a gray. There is a light color gray. Maybe I'll get that. I'll get gray instead of white.
Well, we're gonna do a poll right now. Everybody vote. Which color should Tony get? Green, brown, white, or gray? Please vote now. Thank you.
Please vote now.
Please vote now. There needs to be a GoFundMe for content creators, wardrobe, and set equipment. I know, right? But George, you know you like green, so we got you in there. They raised $5,000 for Nick and Tabiana's charities. Wow, that's good. That's a nation. But yeah, no, we saw it, and Tony's right. It was fun seeing. Her mom get so excited, seeing her daughter's unique name. She said in the banner. It was like, and that banner flew exactly. Was 12 minutes or 15, whatever minute it flew exactly that time, and then it went away. It was so funny. It was like, I think it was like 16 minutes or whatever they had. And that shit flew 16 minutes and it was like, bye. That was good. Yeah, I know. For content creators, it's a lot. I mean, people understand we can't wear the same clothes all the time. You gotta need clothes. We do need equipment. There's a lot of stuff. You're right about that.
So how do you know how the poll is doing?
It's right here. You can't see it in the chat right now? I see it in the chat.
I see it in the chat. I see that 6 people voted, but I can't see and
Right
7 people voted.
Oh, you can't see it. I see it. So I guess maybe I can see it. 7 votes. Which it's so far green, brown, and white are tied at 29%. Gray's at 14%. Come on, we got 60 people in here. If you can vote, continue to vote, please.
So people are saying green, brown, and gray.
Right now, it's a tie between green, brown, and white.
Oh, white.
Right now, so far. You've only been out for a minute. Oh, well, thank you, Andrea. Andrea just bought me lunch. She saved money for lunch. Thank you, Andrea. That's for everybody. Thank Andrea. Oh, she's on here as, what are you on here as, girl? Brown A21 or something. Thank her for my lunch. And thank you, Andrea, so much. I will order lunch today, and I'll post it. We need some more votes. It's a 3-way tie. V. Carter says, brown will fit into any outfit, color scheme, and is timeless. Can be dressed up or casual. Forest or army green can be worn a lot, but not as timeless. Can we acknowledge about lighting bias with skin tone? Oh, that's a whole other story too, girl. We know that one. Yes, Michelle Stafford deserves an Emmy nomination. She did a great job, and so did Tucker. Yes, I agree with that. But yeah, Michelle.
Well, I wish I could. Oh, wait.
You see it now?
No. I was like,
what about you can't see it? Oh, green's going ahead. Okay, now it's green 38, brown, white 25, and gray 12%.
Ooh, I like this. There's a burgundy one too that I just added.
I said burgundy. I said burgundy. It looked good on you. Those still look good on us.
Granted, while you guys are voting, I already got my Amazon cart with 5 of these jackets in it.
Oh, yes, 5. Yes, 5 in there. Yes, 5 in there. It's so funny. Yes, 5 in there. Okay. Now green and white are taking the lead. Brown is second and gray is fourth. So green and white. Well, tell you look good in white because you have the dark brown skin. Green will look good anyway. I mean, it'll look good. But see, gray, I was going for gray because gray or silver or light gray, those are good colors too.
Yeah, I feel like hold on.
Feel like a woman.
Man, I feel like
a woman.
Okay, let me see something because I think maybe I can.
Right now, green and white are tied for lead.
Oh, if you enable me to share my screen, I could probably show them the jackets.
Ooh, okay. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Okay. I go over here because right. Oh, V-Car goes burgundy. Burgundy would be my first choice, then brown. Well, that looks good. That's okay. Let me see. Share screen. Share screen. Okay. Let's see. Multiple participants can share screens simultaneously. I'm pressing a button. Try it, I guess.
Let's see. Okay, hold on.
Let's see what we do. This is what Tony does with me normally. This is what Tony, he'll send me pictures and stuff and go, James, what do you think? So this is kind of funny. We're doing it online. We're doing it online live. Everybody's Tony. They're all invested. Oh, he's sharing a screen. Oh, there we go, kids.
Here we go. So
that's cute. That's cute.
This is the green.
Okay.
That's the brown.
Okay. Oh, I don't care for the brown that much. Oh, I like the gray. I like the gray.
That's the gray.
I like gray.
And that's the burgundy.
Oh, the burgundy looks good.
So we don't like the brown.
It's not grabbing me.
Okay.
I usually love brown. It's just not grabbing me. For you.
Okay. I will take that because seeing as how it's like 3, that means I would have 4 jackets in the same style but different colors.
Oh, okay.
So then I should take the brown out then.
Yeah. Let me go back to the thing over here. Oh, now it's tied. Green, brown, and white are all tied for 30%. Now they're saying gray or burgundy. I know those two. Now we saw them. I like the gray and burgundy. Yeah, you like me. I know you like me in purple. Everybody says burgundy. Everybody likes the burgundy. Now you showed us the burgundy. Everybody likes it. The green has more polish and style. Yeah, the green show looks good. It looks good. The brown didn't look as good as I thought it was going to look.
Yeah.
Everybody's saying gray. Everybody's saying gray. Everybody's saying gray and burgundy. Okay. I know purple's my color. I need more purple stuff. Matt, I need more purple stuff.
Well, everyone should know that I took the brown out and now I'm purchasing everything.
Oh my God, that's so funny, everybody. Yay. So Tony will send pictures, whatever. But that burgundy or gray does look good. I know once you showed us the pictures, it looked the gray and burgundy. See, everybody says gray or burgundy. But you're buying, well, tell us what you're buying which ones you're buying.
I bought the burgundy.
Okay.
The burgundy, the gray, and the green.
Okay, guys. It's all the ones we liked. I'm ending the poll. So it's a tie between those. So it's a tie, you guys. Thanks for voting, everybody. That's great. That's so funny. Okay, I'll take the share screen off. There we go. That's good. See? Once you showed it to us, you showed it. You know, I'm a Prince fan, you guys. I always love my purple. Oh, my
purple rain. Purple rain.
I'll see it all of my purple life. I was looking for a dream. If we cannot make believe, maybe we can make some time. Erotic city, you and me. We can funk until the dawn, making love till cherry's gone. It's funk, people. That's what he's saying. Funk, not the other word you guys think he's saying. In the regular version. Those are cute jackets. We like those kind of jackets. That's cute. I just got a green jacket. I should show you my jacket, guys. I just got one. Oy! Oh. I just got a light green jacket, you guys. Little bomber jacket. It's so comfortable.
Oh, that's cute. I have, you know what? I think I have a similar jacket like that, but it's tan.
Oh, see, there you go.
And it has the orange lining in it too.
Yeah, I love it. It's warm, comfortable. The bomber jackets. So I got that one recently. So I like that. All 3 choices will fit well in your wardrobe in any season, they said to you, Tony.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Tony did that. Tony is a jacket and hat person. What about that? Right. Yeah. He likes the hats. Mm-hmm. Tony will multitask while I'm on the phone with him. There'll be times when all of a sudden he's like, "Hold, please." I even know this is happening. I'll have some chicken strips, and I'm like, "Oh, now he's ordering food." Yep. I know I was with him while he was shopping.
You know, she's a multitasker, honey.
Yes, she is. I love it, you guys. That's so funny. We got 15 watching. Yay, 15 watching. 22 likes. Thank you very much for 22 likes, you guys. As I always do, my station identifications is JLJ Media. If you're not following JLJ Media, And I'm so glad to be doing the show. This is JLJ this morning. I usually do it every morning, but I haven't been able to, obviously, because of I'm taking care of my mom. That's why I came on this morning. So I was like, let me surprise everybody. Come on. So thanks for you guys for coming on. And I'll be able to have lunch today. I'm so happy. Yay, yay, yay. I will order something. What did we say earlier in the poll? It was Mexican food, which I'm having tomorrow. So maybe I'll get Chinese today. I'll get Chinese. Maybe I'll get that. Actually, some gumbo sounds good. Maybe I'll get some gumbo. I don't know. We'll see. You know me. Love my gumbo. I'll see if they're open. Today's Wednesday. Soul Food's open. Yeah, Soul Food's open today. So I'll see. I'll let you guys know what I get. I'll post it. Andrea's the best. Andrea's from the UK. She's the best. Now, right now, it must be nighttime for you. So over there. But yeah, shopping. What's that? I haven't been shopping a long time either. Shopping, buying clothes. My goodness. I need to. So the Emmys. Oh, hi, Dolores Elder. Good to see you, Dolores. Are you gonna come to any of my Zooms? It's been a while since you've been to my Zooms. You wanna come to my Zoom?
All I want to do is on my Zoom, and
the boom, boom. Just shake that rump. Chinese sounds good. It does sound good.
Shake it now, shake it. She can spend every birthday butt naked.
Now you know I was 21 years old getting down to that song, just twerking my ass off. My rump shaker. Twerking my rump shaker back then. I love it. I love it. Shake that ass, show what you're working with. That's all I gotta say about that.
I should probably head off because you know me, I have 10 billion things to do.
Yes. Oh, yes, this is Prince's Memorial Month. He died on the 16th, I believe. Or 17th. I can't remember which day it was, but I remember I was depressed when I found out. I was in shock and depressed.
Who?
I was shocked. Prince, he died. In 2016, he died. I think it was April 16th or 17th, you guys. Can't remember which day it was. Sexy. You think I'm being sexy, I know. Like we're all wearing our so yeah. So Tony, everybody thank Tony Moore for coming in. Support him at Lounging with Tony or Edition Days, if you're like a Days Our Lives fan. They're on Sundays.
Prince passed away April 21st.
Oh, 21st, okay. He died. That's April 21st. Yeah, it was 2016. I keep forgetting the dates. It was 2016 he died, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, April 21st, you guys.
Yeah.
It always somewhere it snows in April. Yeah, that's one of his songs. So I'll be posting stuff there. Go, 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 Tony. You know what they say. They say, hang on now, Tony. You've made it today. Don't give up. Tony, fight till you drop. Is that a song?
Well, thank you.
You were the only one dancing to that song back in the day. I was young and tender.
Tender, maybe. Young, no. Thank you, everyone. That's my time. James Lott Jr., it has been great catching up. Feel free to call me once you're done.
Yes, okay.
I will be around. We will catch up more. Please follow me on all social media platforms at Lounging with Tony or where all Tony Moore Juniors are sold.
That's right. They're all saying, thank you, Tony. They're all saying, thank you to you. Say, tell by Tony. Good to see him. Everybody's saying that to you. Thank you, Tony. Tony dropped some knowledge today. And thank you, Tony, for coming on. This is a great surprise. So thank you. And I'll call you afterwards. Of course.
Okay. All right. Well, bye, James Lott Jr. Bye, everybody.
Bye. The shade is real.
Always and forever.
It's always cooler in the shade. It's always going to say. Now, Tony Moore, you guys. I will actually now change the title and put Tony in the title because, let's see, featuring Tony Moore. So, you know, my shows, you never know who's going to stop by. Yes, that's why I love this. You never know who's going to stop by. You never, ever know. But I have to tell you guys, I am very lucky and blessed. And for all the words you want to say, that I have the Lotties and the Tigers and Sprina and all you guys all take care of me. You guys always treat me very well. You support all my stuff. You guys do. I have no complaints on that at all. But so folks, help with Tony out. Tony's having problems with that. So please help with Tony if you can and promote his stuff. But because you guys do so well with me. You do it all the time. So I'm always thanking my lucky stars that I have you guys. But you know, I push a lot of stuff at you guys all the time. I push a lot of stuff. I have a lot of things. I'm working on like 5 books right now. I got songs out right now. I'm working on new shows. I got a lot of stuff coming. So just hold on to your hats. Today, the email is doing very well for us for some reason. I announced the email season 3 is coming out, but the email is doing very well. So everybody, if you listen to the email, my audio comedy, thank you. I'm very appreciative that. We finished filming season 3. I got to put it together. Like seriously, thank you. We appreciate it. It's Tony's my best friends. I would not be here if it wasn't for Tony. Tony Moore, starting doing edition days. I would literally not be here. I'm gonna get some orange juice really quick. So hold, please. Don't go anywhere, everybody. Get some orange juice. Oi! Give me a minute to walk. Oh, I gotta take some more pills, you guys. My leg is like hurting. I'm back with my fun little glasses. This orange juice is good. Woo! My leg. I need some more leave or something. But yes. Yeah, we got Tori's my best friends. We got to support each other. I should take my robe off. Now I'm hot. He's my best friends. We got to support each other. Make the world go round. 70 people are watching. Okay, you guys all, because Tony let you guys come in. I love doing the show, you guys. I've been here 2 hours. Woo! I love doing the show. I miss doing the show so much. I miss it so much. But I think I'll be doing it more and more. I'll be doing it more. I can't do it tomorrow. I'll be with my mom tomorrow. We're going to take care of some actual financial business. That's tomorrow's day. And then Friday, I'll be actually at a client's house, helping them out. I know, take the big. I will. I'm going to take them. I think some a little earlier, so I think I'm okay at the moment. And then Saturday, again, is the Zoom. The dudes those on camera. And then on Sunday, the sub shows. So we are coming back at full force. Full force. And so all these little notes, I got these little notes. Things I gotta do. But how's your leg? You want sitting in my foot rest? I do. I have a thing underneath my desk. So doing good. Yes, and I have it. My bed is all set up. Because I'll be in my bed tonight. That was a problem yesterday because I wasn't in my bed last night. I was in my mom's house and it's not comfortable on that couch. So that's why it's like tonight I'll be in my own bed tonight. That's the other problem. I'm back and forth. I'm at my mom's house some nights. I'm here some nights. So it's my mother's house has no comfortable bed for us. So we're over there. My brother and I were over there. But I will be here tonight. So that will help also. Like right now, I feel good. Like right now, I'm feeling good. I mean, right now, as I sit down, I'm fine. It was like stepping down on it. That's the problem. So, but I have to. But you also have to kind of move it and walk it around too, so it doesn't get super stiff and all that stuff. Just all that stuff. I'll figure it out, kids. I will figure it all out. It's just like dang it. Like why me? But that's what happens, kids. I'm just glad my eye is better. I'm glad it's better. But I just love that my friends come through, ask them to come on. Like I said, we have Matt come on, GH the other day. Just have him come on. We're all content creators. We're all running around in front of our desks and for our stuff. But this stuff makes me happy. I love doing this. I just love doing this. I just love sitting here and talking to you guys, seeing what's going on. And yeah, and again, these conversations, see, my Zooms are like this too. We have these interesting conversations that come in there too. We're like, where did that conversation come from? We get all kind of conversations. You never know. Dolores L says, James, I am curious what you think about the direction your hospital is going. Well, of course, I got to save most of my commentary for this Sunday. Thank you, V Car, for stopping through. Have a good day today. Be careful out there. So I got to save it for Sunday. But what I will say today, because you did ask a question, so what I will say today is that I'm enjoying this Ice Princess storyline because it's an umbrella story. And I like that it's grabbing everyone. I've been enjoying the past couple of days of like everyone being drawn into this story. That affects other stories too. Because I don't care about Willow and Michael, but the fact that it affects her story, now I'm kind of interested. It affects Scotty. It affects Baby Ace. We know Nicholas is out there somewhere with Mason. Like it's a huge wait till all this gets out there. It's a lot. And now as Trina is now on the ship. Like I like this part. There are other stories, of course, that I'm just like, oh, okay. But I'll save the rest of my commentary for the show on Sunday. But I am liking this part of it. I know some folks don't like it. I do. Does not bother me. Well, I know other folks, I don't know, I don't like the storyline. Well, you know. That's how it is, but I do like it. Man, took up that. Oh my God, from a long time ago, right? No, you told me from yesterday. I didn't. I posted that thing and I went to my mom. That was my mom yesterday, so I didn't look it up. But I mean, literally, it's the point of it was that it's beautiful. I'm not gonna do anything to it. But the point of it was that it wasn't in there, but it got cross pollinated. It got seeded. I have a lot of birds in my neighborhood, so I think they did that. Put it over there. I'm sure, but it's beautiful. Okay, I'm back. So okay, I'm back. I told my mother Maria, she's all excited for tomorrow. She's very excited. She's like, we're getting lunch. We're getting lunch tomorrow. She's very excited. Yes, I agree with you, Dolores. I was watching it back then too. But I haven't yet. I haven't looked it up. But it's a beautiful flower because it's very sunflower-esque. And somebody commented on my thing there. Yes, that's why I don't cut down weeds. No, some weeds are flowers. They become flowers. Some weeds have flowers on them. So I'm not those people who's like, the weeds are bad, the weeds are bad. Some weeds, if they're colorful and stuff, I like them. They're fun. They're just like, they're weeds. I mean, they're beautiful. It's still nature. And so I'm always like, I don't just cut them out or anything. But just for me, the point was just that it's interesting how I had a tree that's way over here, and somehow the birds brought the tree way over here. So now I got two trees going. That's what's so fascinating to me. When I'm growing something and all of a sudden something else completely different grows out of it. You're like, what? That's fascinating to me. I'm fast. I mean, I know you guys are like, what, James? They're great for bees. They bought new plants today. Oh, I obviously haven't gone plant shopping. I have not gone plant shopping in a while. Yeah. I missed that. But some weeds are beautiful. That's what I'll say. Some weeds are beautiful. So I'll leave them alone. But I know people who are, super serious gardeners. They'll just cut all the. I'm like, I'm not cutting all the weeds. I'm not cutting all the weeds. Like, you're not gonna cut them all out. The weeds are fine. Now I do on some plants if the weeds are ugly and take over the plant. Yeah, I do take those out. But I haven't bought. Yeah, I haven't bought So I'm answering. I'm sorry, I'm answering Maria right now on a thing. Maria, you're gonna laugh at my answer to you right now. Okay. Okay, I saw me laugh. Earth Day is around the corner. Yes, it is. We love Earth Day. It's the 20th of April, I believe. About rose bushes. I have so many rose bushes. It's not even funny. I had one when I was a kid. It's in the back. And then I have one that was given to me, two that was given to me, one that's also for us. I have 4, 5, 6. I have like 6 or 7 rose bushes. 6 or 7 of them. I love them. You can't kill rose bushes. Rose bushes, they always come back. A Siam tomato plant. Oh, that's good. I know when I get time for myself, yes, that's my favorite thing to do. I have not had a chance. My sister and I like to go to nurseries together. We haven't had a chance just because of my family stuff. But yes, that's something I would love to do. Get lost in the nursery. I want to so we have Armstrongs, we have a couple of even Home Depot's nurseries. We also have what should we call it? A couple of just regular local nurseries. We walk out down every aisle. I would love to. I would love to. That's my favorite places. Favorite places to go. So at some point, yes. And when the weather's nice, especially like it's been nice the past couple of days, not nice today. But I'm like, that's what I would. Oh my God, yes, that would be my heaven. Would be that. Well, it's funny. One of my rose bushes. I'll take a picture of it. I didn't take. I'm in the backyard in a while. It's over 50 years old, and when you look at the bulbs, it's a type of rose bush that's not even made anymore. So we have a vintage antique rose bush. It comes back every year. I hardly ever water it or anything. It just comes back every year. You just can't kill it. So I have a picture of that one. The other ones are newer. I have a Queen Elizabeth pure white rose bush, and the roses are pure white, like my heart. I love that one. I have the yellow roses. You guys know I have that one. I have a couple other ones. I have one rose bush. I think it's dying, but they usually don't die. Usually they survive, which is so shocking. So I might need to go get a rose bush myself and plant it in there. It's been there for a long. I don't think it's coming back. But I have been neglectful of my roses. I've been so neglectful because I've been so busy with my mom. Again, I don't have the time or the energy. I finally went out there for the first time in like a month. Luckily, we've had rain here, so they get water. But I had to water them because it's been so warm. But it was the first time in a month I went out there. I spent an hour and a half watering my plants and stuff. But I've been totally neglectful. But probably yeah. You always post my stuff everywhere. Yes, you always put my stuff on Patreon. So I'll probably do my backyard because I haven't done my backyard in a long time. We have to do that today. Well, if I can stand up, I'll do it today. Yeah, I know. Dolores, he's speaking. Well, I have a front porch and everything. As long as I'll eat outside. I have no idea, Dolores. Your weather's different than mine because you guys have the humidity and stuff. I do not. I have no idea. I'm in California. Our weather is very different. Oh, I did be prudent, I'm sure. I just haven't. My other rose bushes are very good. They're very self-explanatory. But the one in the back, I never touch it. I used to, but I haven't. It's still alive. 50 years and going, so it's still going. Um, Everything is we try to prune our trees a couple times a year too and stuff. But like I said, right now I've been so focused on my family, I've been totally neglecting my nursery. But the other day I did my first stop. I'm gonna try to do some more. It's been so tough. And again, it's like all these things I enjoy doing, I have a chance to do. Or I gotta make decisions. Okay, I could be out there doing that right now, which I love doing, or can I be here talking to you guys, which I love doing? You know what I mean? It's like it's so weird. It's like I love doing this, I love doing that. So I made a choice to come here because my leg. So I chose here. But if my leg was fine, there's that whole thing. Like, do I go outside and do that? Or do I do this here? How much time do I have today? It's crazy. Well, it's funny, Shelly, for me, I think my roses get raped because sometimes them birds you fly to be pollinated or bees or whatever, because I had a white rose, another white rose bush. Now the roses are pink or pinkess. I'm like, the red rose bush is way over here across the yard, and the white one's way over here. And there was a whole batch that turned out pink. But the next batch after that stayed white. I wonder if I could. Well, I can't. Well, I'm on my lap. I'm on my desktop here. I guess I could try to do a live from my phone from the garden. I guess I've never really done it. Or my laptop. I guess I've never done it. Yeah, I just figure, like I said, Andrea, I'm like, I can't do it. I mean, I can do about it. But it is going to progress how she progresses. It's going to take how long it's going to take. My siblings and I are going to do what we can do, and that's, I mean, yes, I've resigned. I'm actually not stressing. I mean, I've resigned myself to this. I resigned that this is my life right now. My brother and I, we have little meltdowns and stuff, but other than that, this is my life right now. I know it. This is how it is, and a lot of things have fallen by the wayside because I can't get to it. I have stopped stressing out about trying to get to everything. I can't. So I get to what I can get to, and I don't if I don't. I had to let go of that. I had to let go of that one. I was like, yeah, James, let that one go. Because I seriously can't get to everything. And I guess like gardening talk, boring. I love my gardening. I talk about gardening all the time. But yeah, when I get more strength in my leg, I want to do the harvest the loquats, and maybe I'll get the cane. And I'm in the backyard. I don't know what's going on. So I have a side garden down the backyard. I need to take some pictures of that. I need to go back there and see what's going on there. It's been a while. Get some fresh air after I order my lunch. Yeah, yes, it is, Andrea. I'm just like trying to handle everything in front of me. Just like take care of that, take care of that, take care of that, take care of that. It's really tough. I mean, it really is. And time goes by fast. I shit you not. Yesterday, it was 8 o'clock in the morning. They said I knew it was 5 o'clock in the evening. Couldn't tell you what I did. I did a lot of stuff, I guess, but I'm like, then it was like 8 o'clock at night. Then it was like 10:30. We're like, the time went so fast. And she's like, can we do this? And I go, girl, it's 10:30 at night. We're going to bed. It's like, it's 10:30. Because well, think of things sometimes late at night. So I go, why do you do this? Why do you do that? Because yesterday, 8 o'clock in the morning. No, it was 8:30. We were on the phone with me, and I was helping her. I was helping pay bills for her. And literally 5 o'clock, I'm making her dinner. Like it was just the weirdest. Like it just goes by. You're just in it. You're just in it. She had a grief counseling session, and I had this over here, and we're just like I had an interview. So we were just like. Why is that? But yeah, I mean, I know at some point, I mean, it'll lift up when it lifts up. But I've accepted this. I've accepted kind of it's where I'm at right now. So a lot of my projects that I'm so excited about when I get to, they have to wait. So I try to keep in touch with the people I'm working because I have co-collaborators. I try to keep in touch with people. Give you a list. Hey, give you a list, taking it twice. Well, who's naughty or nice? Give you a list to get through it. That's so funny. Yeah, you just handle them. You're busy doing that. Or you're handling personalities or handling all this stuff, and you just do it. And you just kind of do it like kids. Just raising kids. You do it. You come up for air at some point, and that's it. But I'm very aware of this is where I'm at right now. This is where I'm at right now. So it's something. It's something else, kids. It is something else. It is something else. I just got a email from the Indie Series Awards to the nominees. I'm a nominee. That is so funny. That's so funny. I'm kind of nervous. I wonder for a win. Oh my god! I wonder if Studio City is up for 13 nominations. I wonder for a win. I wonder for a win. Very excited. Oh, Dolores! Everybody thank Dolores L for her super chat. Thank you very much. I know, Dolores. We love you and I. We love each other. We go way back, Dolores. Um, Thank you. I know. As I said, I know who you are. I know exactly who you are. Exactly. But I hope you can join our Zooms again. They're fun. Hope you can come to one of them again. We have a good time. I'm gonna do them for the rest of my life, apparently. So hopefully you'll be able to see and come to one of them because it'd be great if you come. We'd love to have you again. They're fun. Thank you very much. That's very sweet of you. So everybody thank Dolores for that. It's all helped. It helped the bottom line, Dolores. It helps all the JLJ Media bottom line. Like I said, I have the best fans, best followers, best peeps. I do. I do. I know. I'm gonna get to go see. I'm gonna have to get off of here. I'm gonna put the heating pad on and all that stuff and everything and stuff. But I also know Brown. I also know too. I also realize that as you get older, things take longer to get better. Recovery times are longer. Plus, you don't want to further injure yourself. So I know when to stop. I'm like, yeah. That's a gnat, sorry. I know when to stop. Have a good day, Dolores. I know I have great followers. I love it. I love it. Everybody's so nice and welcoming. There's not a bad one in the bunch. If there are some bad ones, they've gone away. So I'm glad. And I think part of it is that too, because I'm a very positive person, but also a very real person. But I think I scared away some of those people who would come in here and try to start mess because we don't handle mess. We don't do mess in here. We don't do drama. We don't do mess. We are a supportive group. If you have something going on in your life, I want to support you. You have something going on, we support me. That's how we do it. And some folks don't like that, I guess, or it's too much for them. I don't know what you guys think about that, but there's some folks who just can't handle positivity and support. If they're miserable, they want everybody to be miserable too, or they want to let everybody know how miserable they are. But then they don't want solutions or anything. They just want to be miserable, and they spread that around. I think it's funny to be miserable and shitty. But we don't do that here. Not in James Lott Jr. world. We don't do any of that. Nope. We are supportive. We are there for each other. We are, what you did, an encouraging word. somebody came to me and was like, James asked for some advice from you. Sure. They sent me a private message and I answered, gave some advice. I'm like, to me, we're all in this together. We're all in this together. That's how I look at it as, you know. So I'm like, oh, 1 second. I'll tell Maria one more thing. Okay. Oh, thank you, Andrea. Thank you. No, I appreciate it. I am me. I am giving you me. That's I do. I give you all of me, whatever that is, right? Um, and I love it. Shit. Hold on a second, you guys. Oh, sorry, my thing was acting up. Yes, I'm sorry, Shelly, you must have missed it. Yes, we're doing YNR and GH camp. YNR at 11 a.m. 6 Standard Time and GH at 1 p.m. 6 Standard Time. So yes, we're doing both. This Sunday, I'm able to do them. So I'm doing them Sunday, yes. No, I just feel like, you know, you guys, I also want to come to you guys. So we're going to plan. So folks who are wondering, oh yeah, I've got to talk about this. So folks who were here the other day about the Las Vegas meetup. So I did a poll here and July was #1. I did a poll on Twitter and July was #1. So I'm gonna look at some time in July and I can go. And I will let everybody know what's going on. So if you can be in Vegas, fine. I'm gonna talk to Maria and Sherry. And we're gonna talk. Shady Sunday, way back, yes. And we're gonna talk. Frank's ready to be shady too. But we're gonna try to work something out. We might do a Zoom thing. Well, we're gonna see what's happening first. But I did my polls. I asked you guys, the fans, and seems like July is the best dates. I can't wait. June is just too soon. My mom it's her birthday, first one without her husband, so I'm not doing anything there. The Emmys are also in June, so I got a bunch of things in June. So I think July will be the best bet for me because that's got to go when I'm available to go, obviously. And so we might turn it into something. So just stay tuned. But thanks for all the voting on both Twitter and here. We're going to work something out, and I'll let you guys know what's going on there for July. So yeah, so Sherry, I might start a chat with you, me, and Maria or something. So give me a few moments to figure all that out. I gotta look at dates and see what's going on. And of course, it's all contingent on my mother doing well, of course. I'm hoping by then, yes, that she'll be doing great and my siblings can take over. Like we're talking a couple of days. I think I'm talking 2 or 3 days. I can only do Vegas for like 3 days total. I've done Vegas for a week, it's a little too much. But I can do like 2 or 3 days. And I want to have some time to relax also. That's why I'm going. So I can relax also. But we're gonna try to see if we can work something out. And for me, sometimes during the week, it's cheaper and better and much more whatever. I may do it during the weekend. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna look at everything. We're gonna figure it out. But I'd love to meet up with people. If there are anybody in Kansas, I'm gonna see MJ. If everybody in Kansas around, I want to see you if you're in Kansas, meet up. I'll be there for 3 or 4 days. I like meeting you guys. I like meeting you guys. I like to meet you guys. Of course, when I come to Ohio, we'll work it out. I meet Cobb. Hello. I'm hanging in there. My mom's hanging in there. Nothing really major to report. She's slowly but surely making her way, and I'm slowly but surely taking care of everything. That's what it's like. So I guess she's making her way. She's eating a little more, that's the thing. We need her to eat. As long as she eats, then there's a fighting chance. She's drinking lots of water, folks. That's really good. But she's liking water and orange soda. I don't care. I give it to her. You want orange soda? Have some orange soda. Shit. They're keeping you alive. I don't care. But she's hanging in there. So, but it's more about we're getting her mobility better, doing that, all that kind of stuff. I said MJ, and MJ shows up. I just said your name. That is weird. I just said your name. Just said it. I've been on for over 2 hours. I just said your name, and you pop in. That is cray. All right, package out. Oh, okay. So I was talking about Kansas. Anybody else in Kansas, let me know. My sister's ready for me. Lives in Kansas. She lives near Country Club Plaza too. So yes. MJ's in the house between 10 jobs. You know, she let me know what's going on. Just like Beetlejuice. I know. Beetlejuice. I know. So I also, folks, I still have my idea about the what do you call it? The telethon. That's something too. People say I should do a birthday talk at telethon. But I don't know when I can do one before I leave. So I leave on a Saturday. I leave Friday the 5th. So I don't know when I could do one before then, because I'm doing, I guess that's Sunday I can do one. Maybe Sunday the 30th. I'm thinking I'll be gone for 2 weeks basically. So you guys, if all goes well. So you know, well, I say I come to Kansas. Is anybody else in Kansas? I'm gonna see MJ. Is anybody else in Kansas? I was just, oh, you're at work now. So you're at work now. Okay, go on, girl. Maybe I'll do a birthday, I don't know, something on the 30th. I think notes to myself, April 30th, because my birthday's May 10th, but I'll be in Kansas. But I'm like, and then May 12th, that weekend I come back, it's Mother's Day. So I'll be with my mom. My first Mother's Day with her husband. Maybe I'll do a little birthday bash thing. I'll just come on live. I won't do a private Zoom, or should I do a private Zoom? Okay, this is what I'll do. Okay. I'll ask you guys in the chat room, and I'll ask you guys in the chat room. Okay. For James's birthday live, should it be Zoom, YouTube live? Okay. I'm asking my community. Hi, if I do a birthday bash, should it be a private Zoom or a YouTube live? Please start to vote now. It'll probably be Sunday, April 30th. So it'll be on a Sunday. So I do a private Zoom. So that's multitasking work play. Can you do it? No, that the Wi-Fi is very iffy on certain parts of the country in the train. So no, it won't be worth it. I'm only on the train for like 26 hours. It's like just one day. And then literally I'll be in Kansas. So I guess I could do one from my hotel room. It would be May 7th. It'll be maybe the morning of May 8th. It'll be a Monday morning. It'll be I'm 3 hours, I'll be 3 hours ahead. It'll be a Sunday night, I guess. I don't know. You know, with me from Kansas, I know. I already decided. Because I really want to go to Kansas and just have a good time and not do work. Because it's my first vacation in like 4 months. I kind of want to do anything at all, but I'm like, but I guess I almost feel like I want to do one before I leave. I'd be like, okay, that's it. Of course, I'll record my trip and do things like that. But I mean, that'll be more for content later when I come back. But I don't know. I'm more like, I just want to go. I just want to do something before I go, possibly. And so far, it's 50-50. That's hilarious. There are 14 people watching. I write stuff down. Look, I have a pad. This is all things I write down. I write shit down all the time. I write shit down all the time. I write everything down. I write everything down. I write everything down. I don't remember. I don't remember everything, so I write it down. Oh, so far YouTube Live more. Okay. Okay. I mean, because either one. I mean, I could do either one. I was getting close. Now it's like 43:57. Okay. Okay. Well, with YouTube Live, I can accept gifts, monetary gifts, obviously, for my birthday. But private Zoom, I guess I would do a charge, and you guys would just come and celebrate with me. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how. I forget how that would work. Also, I'd say, oh, I know, right? It'll shave off some time for you, Andrea. But part of me is like, I'm tired. I do want to relax and like just like have fun, not have to do anything for a week. So, or I'd like to be spontaneous if I choose to do one, right? So I'll bring my laptop with me. And remember, Flobo's with me. I'm not just by myself. Flobo's with me. So, I mean, I don't know. So, I mean, I'd rather be spontaneous. I go, okay, I'm gonna do a show because on one night or one day he'll be at the baseball game. I won't be with him. So, but that might be with my sister. I'm gonna give her my time too. I also want to go see my aunt, uncle's graves. I want to visit their graves. And there's a couple of things I want to do for sure while I'm there. And literally, it's going by fast. And yeah, I want to go to Bob Evans. I want to go to Taco Bueno. I want to go to Jack Stacks. I got a million things I want to do while I'm there. And I'm literally only there the 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th. Well, 11th. I'm there almost 5 days. So we'll see. I know, right? I did an earlier happy hour. I am giving you an earlier happy hour this month. An earlier happy hour. I know, exactly. Yeah. Is that funny? I know, it's so funny. I was like, it felt that way. I was like, well, I guess I said, because I'm out of Fridays. And I was like, well, and on Sunday the 28th, plus for us, it's Memorial Day weekend. It's a holiday weekend for us. So I thought, that's fine. People are home anyway. Nobody, and us, we don't have to work on Monday because it's a holiday. So in America. So why don't we do a happy hour? We'll do basically a brunch, a drinking brunch on the 28th. So, guys, so far it's 50-50. That is very interesting. It is 50-50. Wow. That's almost how I feel. I almost feel like I could do either. I almost feel like I'm gonna do a live. I think I'm gonna just do a YouTube live, I think. I won't do a private. I think I'll just do a YouTube live. So everybody can show up if they want to. Celebrate me. Get me ready for my trip. Whatever. I'm thinking that might be the thing for this one. I have a lot of fans. I have a lot of fans. So I'm thinking I might do that. So 4 a.m. You're a trooper, girl. You are a trooper. You are a trooper. You are. All right, so it's 12:15 now for me. I've been on over 2 hours. I love it. I'm gonna end the poll. Nope, I haven't figured them out yet, MJ. You just missed my comment. I thought you were on here when I was talking about it. I was saying that it'll probably be July because I did polls on different places. July is not the best date. I gotta look at my July dates. There are a bunch of things coming up. That's my mother's first without her husband. And so I'm like, no, we're all siblings decided we're gonna be available for these things since he just died. Her birthday's in June, his birthday's in August. The anniversary's coming up. It's a lot of things coming up. They're like, we got 4th of July, we gotta be there for her on those dates. That's just something we all made that agreement. The families would come together for her on those dates. So I'm assuming it'll be in July. I haven't decided yet. I gotta look at that. The polls happened, the last poll ended yesterday on Twitter. So all the polls were leading towards July and August. I don't think I can do August, so I'm gonna look at that. So it was gonna be super hot there. But I know you have free chip, so I'll let you know. I'm gonna talk to Sherry and Maria, and we're gonna try to maybe work something. Because she has an idea, Sherry has ideas. I just gotta make sure what's going on. I gotta make sure I can go for myself. So I gotta look at July dates. But June was too crowded. I got too many things at the Emmys. My mom's birthday, Flobo's birthday, got a bunch of things going on. So I was like, can't do it. So I think July will be it. They may Zoom, we may do all kind of stuff. So I don't know. So we'll see. We'll see. But that one we'll see for sure. But I'm looking forward to. I love Vegas. And I want to go so bad. So I mean, I said again, I'm trying to make up for all the trips I had to cancel. So I'll go to Laughlin. That's on a trip this list also. So I'm going to Sacramento next month for my granddaughter's high school graduation. So I got to buy that ticket too. That's something I got to buy also for her. I got to make sure I'm coming the day before because I'm not going to. Oh my god! I know. And see, Sherry, I know it's going to be hot as F in July in Vegas. But on some level, I kind of like it. You're inside mostly, but on some level, I can be scantily clad. I can wear my short shorts. Scary, buddy. So I know it's gonna be warm there. Okay, so I can sit here talk forever. I'm going to get off now. I've been over 2 hours. Thank you, everybody. Thank Tony Moore for coming on. He was great. We had a very good discussion. Thanks for the polls. Thank you, Andrea, for my lunch. I will post it. I think I'm getting Sprinkles cupcakes too today. I think you gave me enough. I can do that too. Thank you for buying my lunch because I can't cook right now. Everybody pray for my hip gets better. I'm going to go lay down and all that stuff and do all that. I know where to look. I know exactly. I'll find a pool. We'll do that. Pray for me. I can go to the show tonight and that we win. And if I don't go, still pray that I win, that we win. That Studio City wins. We're up for 13 awards. I'm up with Best Ensemble. I would love to have a second trophy, just because we kind of cool to have one. I already have one. We could have a second one. So we'll do that. That's tonight. But I will talk to you guys all soon. I love you guys very much. And have a good day today. It's Wednesday. It's middle of the week. It'll be the middle of the week. It'll be the middle of the week. Woo! We did it. We're doing it, kids. We're doing it.